What's up, chat? How we doing? Welcome in. Interesting morning, huh? What you guys do? A little bit of trades here and there, but boy, big sell-off, big recovery, tracking our way back down again. Not a lot of fun. What's up, everyone? Though, how we doing? Get Jordy and some of the crew on here a little bit. I don't know how long I'm gonna last. Just on the I'm on the struggle bus over here. The stomach virus is spanning out. I was supposed to go to my son's school this morning. None of us went. I think I got a little bit of stomach bug now, and I think my daughter's doing better. For those that were here yesterday, so that's good news. Thanks for asking. My 5-year-old threw up on the way home, so we'll find out if he's got it too. I woke up, same thing. Yeah. So, how did everyone trade today though? I got a couple of scalps in. I did get long 83 average down here. Caught a nice trade back to this area. I caught another long in this area, and that's about all I've really done today. Kind of back in the same chop zone. We'll take a look at some of the different things too. The IB data does say we should take the low out on both. The bigger picture to me is still in decent shape here. So I don't know. Is this do we just have a massive bear flag right here? Is that some massive bear flag, or is this holding the same range that we've been in for quite a while? Really, you go back to like this. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. So we'll see what the afternoon brings here. Maybe get some SPX trades in, something like that. I don't know, futures wise, how much I'll do, but we'll see. I mean, the problem I have is basically when I look at, there's a big area of value here, which has been resistance, and it was again at the open. And then this consolidation and this updated consolidation is what we held at the low. So we're kind of just between two areas, and up here obviously a lot of time spent. So as we came into like yesterday's lower value area, rejection. So now the question is, does it continue to hold this area down here, or we have to go revisit these lows? I would be, if I was a betting man, I think we close right back up here. So we'll have to see what happens. I think you can probably say, as long as you're above previous session low, kind of this area here, I think you're fine. ES, sitting on it right now. ES now looking weaker, and its structure's not as good, but this is the same support. If it holds here, then it's just rotation probably right back up to this area. If you lose this, then yeah, we're probably going to go visit these lows. The big picture to me is still pretty, so these two yellow lines that you see, these dotted lines, so this is value area high and value area low. I just zoomed out too much. If I just zoom in my chart here to be just from, basically this consolidation that we've been in since, obviously we made this move up into the end of October, but when I just kind of look at all the action that's happened on the daily chart in the last 3 months, this is value area high where we keep getting stuffed, and this is value area low. And if you look right here, once again, that's what we held on the low. So a little quick, and we are getting a pop here right off that same spot, That's interesting timing. I go live on stream, and then there we are. I'll catch up with the chat here in a second. I just want to kind of get some of my thoughts out there. We'll get some of the rest of the crew to join in with us and see up or down. Maybe we do a poll, up or down rest of the day. Do we go to the lows, close in the middle, or I mean, maybe somebody wants to argue we go to the highs. But just a top-down analysis kind of look that I see is, and I've been talking about this. So one, I've been mentioning this. Let me go to NQ. We're getting a nice pop here. I've been talking about this like 220 to 180 area. That's where this box is drawn. It's kind of where we slowed down, and then where we kind of got back into. This is down here where we broke down, and then we reclaimed into that, and then we came up here, and so we're trying to reclaim into some of these areas. So this 180 big area and this 220 big area. So between 180, so the upper end of this box, and where this yellow line is, has been kind of my spot. And like I got long down here just because we were super overextended. We hit some stuff I liked on like NDX, 25K whole numbers, so you can see as we came down, we hit right here 25,000 exactly on NDX, and that's where we got a big bounce, a lot of shorts covering. So but the big picture that I wanted to mention here. So overall, it's a big move down, but especially these 3 days. So let me try to make this happen. So this down, this day down, this day down. Then you had the huge recovery day, a follow-through day, and then yesterday was kind of just a slow down consolidation day. Today, to me, it looks like you wicked down here into liquidity and are trying to push back up. Now, the other thing that you could say is you got 3 upper wicks. There's your daily 21. This is your down sloping 9 EMA. Could be an issue, right? Same look over here. 21 EMA kind of rejection. There's your 9. But wicking below and reclaiming the previous day session, kind of staying above this area, to me, if we close above this area, this could just be a little liquidity grab to continue a recovery back higher. And once again, let's see, NDX is a little different. Let me go back to QQQ on the volume. But once again, you're sitting right on this previous resistance again, trying to reclaim on that. So if you see this, bring it all the way across. And then, like I was saying, the value of this entire thing right here, it's what we bounced off of at the low again. So you can make some different arguments, either way. But for me, that's just what I keep seeing is that right there. So we'll see. It could be a choppy rest of the afternoon. Not sure what we'll get here. Did an anchored VWAP? Where's my anchored VWAP? It's this one. It's getting a little extended there. I'll move that to the high. And we're rejecting that anchored VWAP on the highs there. Interesting. Hadn't looked at that yet. How's everyone traded today, though? Let me catch up with chat and stuff. Let me know how you guys have traded today. Have you done much? Did it go well? Did it go poorly? Hopefully you were patient. I think if you were really patient on that dip this morning, or if you got in, if you got in anywhere up here short, you could have rode this thing, just trimmed along the way. Pretty nice inversion. There's fibs that we're hitting all over the place, but because we've gone back and forth so many times, there's a bunch of different fibs that I've been watching that are kind of all over the place. Appreciate the kind words here. Thanks everyone for coming in, hanging out this afternoon, being patient this morning. See over 150 of you already in here hanging out with us. I did catch a couple nice trades, so I'm gonna get a couple payouts today, so that'll be fine. I haven't taken any Vanquish trades today, so no vest trades either, so only futures. But I am looking to see what we can get here in the back half of the session. The market, I don't know, like the market the market did what I did this morning. It just hit full exit on everything. My body looks like NQ on the way down this morning. But we're doing better. I got the electrolytes. We're all good. We're here. I'm here for them. I'm a man of the people, so we're here. Boom. Gabriel hit 300 points on that. Beautiful. Yeah, Jarrett, normally if you short at the high and long at the lows, it usually works out. The question is how does that happen? Like, how do you know where that is? We do still have this in play right here. The IB low is still in play, so we want to make sure and keep that. That's why, like, I think this could get really choppy. I mean, you broke previous day high and low, so that those stats are kind of out the window for me. Did we do it on QQQ? I don't know if we did. We did. So we broke both previous day high and low. So we don't really have a stat there that I want to do it. The first hour, you typically break out of this first hour. This may be one of the days you don't. And the reason why I say that is because the IB is just so large, for one, and the area that we bounced off down here. I don't know. The bigger picture to me looks good. Let me see if I go to like a 4-hour chart. Let me just hide everything. Hide all. So what this looks like to me is obviously, big downtrend, big bounce back. You're running into resistance here. And then okay, we did something like this because immediately kind of got bought up there. We'll see. I'm not convinced yet, but as long as you hold here, as long as that holds, I feel like that could be a decent. Yeah, you can go further left and see. Yeah. Do you see this? Do you see this? So highs here. This is a very interesting, kind of flip spot. If you get back under this, then you could get ugly again. But as long as you're hanging out above this and wicking into it, I think you're fine. Yeah, wicked under this. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think it's still fine. I think it's still probably upside, if I had to guess. Good thing is we don't have to guess. We can react and trade what's in front of us. We'll see what's happening. What's up, Jordan? I'm on the struggle bus over here. We're here. 160.
What's goody?
Again here, hanging out with me.
We got oh, Boris said, when you guys say the nest above, I think of your hair, Jordan. I love it. As you should.
Jordan, you could have our.
Yeah, I got Bully the link here.
But
let me send it to him.
So if I go back to this, and let me just go back to QQQ, right? So this is just the NASDAQ. Here's and I'm going to hide drawings again. So here's what, I mean, does it look bullish? Does it look bearish? You could make arguments, I think, a lot of ways, but I think the strongest argument is to say you are trading within value. So this right here is value area high. This right here is value area low. And when you look at it that way, that's right where we bounced again this morning. Even if I zoom this in further, and you're still within value area. Look at that. We're sitting right on value area low the further that I zoom into this thing. So that's pretty interesting to me, honestly. Whenever I look at the entire consolidation of the last 3 months and the exact low today, it's just value area low. So here's your profile.
Yeah. A Bully? Shit, this is the first time I see that Bully on the camera. I love it. Let's go.
What's going on, boys?
On the mush, man. A little choppy market, a little bit, but still a great day.
It's been good trading this past 2 weeks, honestly.
It's been
incredible.
It's been amazing. I think Amp, you've been killing it this morning too, right? Did you find
Yeah,
some?
I've had a pretty solid day. I kept it pretty light. I don't know, when you're not feeling 100%, like you're like, okay, am I seeing things okay, or am I,
Yeah.
yeah, if you're just a little bit off, not 100%, not gonna take 27 shots like Steph Curry today. Role player, nice
get
move
you.
here, nice move right off that same zone. As soon as I started the stream, I was talking about the same zone down here, same zone. Look at ES over here. You see these same lows held in the same box that I've been talking about. It's 180
Over and over.
to 220. Like, yes, we came through it, but once we inversed it and reclaimed it, I mean, to me, this looks right back to the middle of where we've been for the last however long. It's just my read on it. Like, you can make other reads, but that's just my read.
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge 5-minute wedge on NASDAQ. Building all day.
Yeah, and like ES even has one that kind of like, really, it was more of like a bear flag that like broke down, and this could just be your back test right here. So like that's the other argument. Like even if you throw it right here, this could just back test and reject. But you have it. I mean, however you want to draw it here, but
I mean,
rising wedge that broke down there.
Outside of the tech world, there's a bunch of really, really good setups. Check out SLB on the daily. It's just breaking out today. I think it's one of the better charts in the market. Yeah.
This is one of the ones we talked about.
Better than tech right now.
This is one of the ones we talked about that ripped up, absolutely ripped up, and then it's overextended. All this is it's like overextended. Comes back in and look at this, consolidates. EMA 9 never lets go of it. So it comes down, dips, gets back over, and you see the EMA 9 now, like, it never could like just get away from it. Got back through it, supporting. Nice cup consolidation here. Equal highs getting taken, as you just heard my man Bull Shark say. That's a really good chart setup.
Yeah, I've been sitting in this for about 2 days now. Just took it versus the 50 psych. Is looking for a breakout. Also, the actual sector is performing as a whole. It's kind of nice. The other sector that's been doing really, really well under everyone's noses, utilities. Utilities has a really nice chart. XLU.
Split has occurred. Oh, that was to adjust your drawings.
That is.
I was like, what? I was like, what is that?
One of the nicer.
Yeah, that thing's been ripping.
Yeah, one of the nicer holdings within this XLU is NXT. If you pull up the NXT daily chart, this one is super constructive.
Oh yeah, high and tight flag out of a cup and handle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bully's always got these like bangers that are at the highs. I love it. You always got these names that are holding relative strength.
By nature, I'm a higher time frame trend trader, and I just mix it with, with breakout trading. It works really, really nice. Higher time frames if you like swinging.
Breakout trading actually works when you're using the higher time frame, right?
Breakout swing trading. Yeah. Actually, shout out to my man Brian Shannon, the king of multi-time trading.
Oh, we know Brian.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. One of his books is probably my favorite of all time. It's Trading with Multiple Time Frames. It's a really good book.
I haven't read that from him at all, but I definitely know I would love it. I need to read that.
I'll send it to you.
Book.
Send it
to me. Love to.
Just answer some some questions here. Sorry, I read chop as I was trying to say question. Grambo, NFP. So NFP rules don't really state the day of that you trend. Like you can get trendy in multiple directions, and that's what we've seen. We saw a hard trend down, and we've seen a trend back up since then. Higher lows all afternoon, higher lows, higher highs since this morning's dip. and then you got to kind of wait to see what happens after that. Unity got absolutely wrecked. I saw that one, Troy.
That poor thing is bouncing back since, but God, that's a dead cat. I don't see that as a reversal at all yet. No chance. Not for me.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends, right? So, like, this thing just got absolutely crushed. Here was the dead cat, the first dead cat, I guess. I mean, there could always be a second one, but right into the EMA9 going into the earnings report and just absolutely smoked. We've seen the gaming stocks get smoked. I didn't get a chance. I was on, like, I was fighting the good fight this morning, to be honest. So I have no idea what the report was or what it looked like, but I know that the obviously the reaction was very poor, and these gaming stocks have not been doing well. There was some headlines recently about some of the AI effect. What was it? Google's Gemini or Genius or something. I can't remember the full headline, but that's when this day started happening right here. And several stocks, I think Take-Two, yeah, they got wrecked on that same day. They reported earnings, didn't do much. They didn't move the Grand Theft Auto date back, but still, gaming stocks are getting wrecked a little bit. What's Roblox doing? Yeah, Roblox just getting destroyed. They're at interesting spots though, and I know some of the fundamental guys are saying the valuations are kind of appealing on some of them. So we'll keep that going, guys. A reminder to everyone: make sure that you check your YouTube every once in a while and stay live. If you buffer or anything like that, you may be a few seconds behind the actual action. Just double check. Just a friendly reminder to everyone on that. What prop firms do you think are the best 3? I'm using Top Step, but some shenanigans are making me want to branch out. So the first way I'll attack this question is I do think you should branch out. I don't think you should put all your eggs into one basket, no matter what. If you're trading prop firms, I think you should have multiple options there. Tradify, and I can say that I'm taking a Tradify payout today. I really like Tradify. I trade on Top Step the most. Tradify second most. That's where I hang out in the prop firms. I've heard plenty of good things about other ones. That's just my personal preference and decision based on the rules and how they trade and stuff. I like those two, and I can tell you just based on the chat and the people hanging out here, the community that we've built here, Tradify is probably the most popular among all the traders we have here. Apex, if you're looking for the more discount route, obviously a lot cheaper. You can get a lot more accounts for a lot more leverage. You do have to follow a little bit stricter rules with them, but I don't think it's a problem for most of you guys to figure it out. Just make sure you know what you're getting into. Code WolfX at Apex if you do that. Tradify code Wolf. And then I have to just throw in a shout out Vanquish, of course, which is the options prop firm that I've really been enjoying trying to figure it out. I'm determined to pass this account. I had to use a reset the other day, but that's all right. You do get a free reset when you use code Wolf, 50% off and a free reset. So you just put it right there in your bank. So that was nice.
Free resets are goated. Like, that is huge.
Like, well, people said like, well, it's $250 for the account. I'm like, yeah, but you get a free reset. So really, it's like 2 accounts unless you pass.
And it's a one-time. There's no activation fee. You get 100% profit split once you do pass the eval.
Like, never heard of an options prop firm. That's crazy.
I know, right?
You gotta check this one
crazy.
out. It's sick. Look,
yeah,
look, I'll put it on the screen right here. Here's my account with them. So like I've been mostly trading SPX on here. Every once in a while, I was gonna do some spreads today, but I just couldn't muster up the strength to even do it. Really,
it was a good spreads day, though.
Fun fact: I've never traded one prop firm in my life.
I love that. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Look, I do want to reiterate: the route should always be, and for anybody that has concerns about like Top Steps updates, which I think is being overblown a little bit, but beside that point, the point I would say is if you are an undercapitalized trader, a newer trader, you don't want to risk a lot of your own hard-earned money. You're trying to learn. The prop firms are the tool to get there, but they're just that's like the first leg of the journey. You got to get off the bus at the bus stop. Once you figure out prop firms, you start making the money from the prop firms, then your destination should be, or your next bus or whatever you want to call it, your next move should be to fund your own account. Like the end goal of prop firms should be to fund your own account. And then there's a place where you can do both, trade your own account and still leverage some of the prop firms for different things, different types of trades, different tax treatments. Consult your CPA, of course. But just things that I'm putting on your radar for you to look into. But I want everyone to keep the mindset that prop firms are not the destination. Prop firms are the route to get to self-funding. That's where you should be able to self-fund your own account once you consistently can trade and take payouts from a prop firm. But yeah, this Vanquish one's pretty cool. No trades today.
I'm currently trading VNet at the moment. Pretty crappy Chinese company, but it has a nice trend, and the higher time frame is looking good too. Ryan, what do you generally trade?
90% of my trades are in queue.
Thank you.
90%. I do some other stuff though, like as far as like trading, on stream, live trading, all that stuff. My day trades are pretty much all in queue. A little bit of SPX here and there, and then I do some option stuff. For the options, I do more like equity and longer term swing options, kind of like you were talking about earlier on some of these daily charts. But I don't like I don't really I call out some of the things if I really like something.
I got you.
I'm mostly just for the purposes of like education, teaching people and whatever,
Nice.
day trading. It's all in queue, but do a little bit of everything.
That's nice.
I remember like the first day that I traded with you, we were smacking those IBM options.
Yes, I do remember that. Yes, I remember. Yeah. The market's getting a bit constructive here. That wedge is tightening.
The wedge is high and tight. I wonder if they take out that IB low today. That's on one of my trades. I was looking to target that, but I got stopped.
Very, very curious to see what's going to happen on Coinbase earnings. It's down 7.5% today, reporting tomorrow. And you saw what happened on Mr.'s earnings. It was up like, 20% in a single day. Pretty crazy. Day after Bitcoin fell to ashes. Yeah, but that higher time frame is just going down.
My Wi-Fi is being
This is just a sloppy. The Nasdaq is a sloppy daily chart right now.
Yeah,
a lot of mixed signals.
But again, the other sectors are just performing so well. Like waste management is having a fantastic day today. A lot of the oil names, oil and energy, doing really good. Let's see what else we have here. Today, on overall distribution, we have 4,011 decliners, 2,543 advancers. Of those numbers, 2 to 5% down is 1,200 stocks. 2 to 5% up is only 500. There's 2 to 1 relatively larger decliners than there are gainers. The total net inflow for NASDAQ today is minus 4.83 billion. For NYSE, it's 10 billion. A lot of money going out today. Fear on 35. Yeah, top performing sectors. Energy's doing really good. Oil's doing really good. Semiconductors having a decent day today. LSCC reported that one was really good.
Really, it's banks are the ones that are getting wrecked again today. They were weak yesterday.
Oh,
I think that's why SPY's lagging the Nasdaq on this kind of recovery.
consumer staples looking good. XLV getting very constructive. The healthcare select.
Dude, John Deere, have you seen this John Deere breakout?
Yeah. It's very, very good.
Amazing breakout. Try to tell everybody nothing, and I mean nothing, runs like a deer. Caterpillar went to 775 today. Holy, I didn't even see this.
The industrials are just where it's at.
So my thesis has been, and I have said this in many spaces, I've said it on the stream multiple times, but my thesis is that the big industrial companies are the ones that are going to most benefit from AI. Like that was my thesis going into this year. I started buying. I own Caterpillar, I own GE, I own Deere. Honeywell's been a little contrarian, but it's finally making the move too. Gosh, all these things, man. Look at this.
They look great.
And then, of course, the greatest company in the world, Walmart, holding the market up today.
Oh yeah, that thing's insane. My market goat is HCA Healthcare Advisors. Pull up that chart.
Ooh, what a move!
It's a monster, dude. This thing is
I love
beast.
this. You're so good at finding these uptrend, consolidation, curl.
I have a style, bro. I have a style.
Oh, I see it. I already see it. I recognize it.
Now
it's one of my favorite styles.
I think almost 8-9 years in the market. I'm profitable quite well, I'd say. Yeah, but I have a very mixed style. I like higher time frame swing trading and lower time frame scalping.
Wait, is Jordan just getting rugged over there? Dude, all these big banks are getting smacked. Ooh, Micron big pop today. IBM got smacked. We were just talking about that.
Data centers don't look too hot either.
Sorry, my internet just. All right, that was my fault. That was my internet.
Oh, you're good.
Just reconnected. I haven't. Well, it's not really even my internet. It's my computer gets overloaded and starts lagging, and I have to reset the connection. But my new MacBook got delivered to my parents' house today, so I'll get that Monday. I'll be up there to get that. CRM new lows again. Good God.
Also, take a second. Shout out to everyone listening. If you guys are in here and trading this type of market, beyond anything, trust me, you're gaining such invaluable experience, whether you're profitable or not profitable. This type of trading environment builds you for literally generations. Like, just take the time to learn everything and write everything down and journal every single move that you make, how you felt, all of that makes a big difference for the long term. But either way, you should all be extra proud of yourselves.
I couldn't agree more. Trading the easy straight up markets actually creates bad habits, if anything. I mean, I remember when I was it was 21, I was kind of starting to trade, but I remember in 2022, I was trading and like I was doing a lot of SPY options, and like every day SPY would just like drill down a little bit, and then you could just buy calls at like 1:30, 2:30 p.m. and it would just like V bounce a little bit, like and it just like it was too like I was doing well doing it, but I wasn't learning anything. And then when that stopped working, I got absolutely trucked a couple times going into 2023. But yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. I mean, especially if you're finding ways to be profitable, I mean, there's so many opportunities in this market, but at the same time, like this has been good trading, but some of it has been tough because of the volatility, because of the head fakes. So, I mean, you can just look at that daily chart we talked about a little bit earlier. We're not in a trending market. The NASDAQ at least has been since October 29th. So, I mean, we're coming up on almost 4 months, so like 3.5 months that the market's gone nowhere. It's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone down, it's gone up. It's really overall, it's gone nowhere. There's individual things here and there, but a lot of people I know multiple times have just gotten ran over trying to play this breakout, and it just hasn't broke out. But you will be 1,000 times better trader for going through this type of action. And the experience, the time on the charts, I think is huge. I got you. Gang, gang.
Oh, what's up, boys?
Gang, gang.
What's going on?
Gang, gang. What up?
KC in the house.
What's up, bully?
What's going on, man? Bro, I gotta say, your feed on my Twitter is probably one of my favorites. I love how you like just rip people a new one sometimes. Bro. It's so funny.
I appreciate it. I got to keep things interesting, you know?
I do.
We're chopping.
NASDAQ trying again.
Whoa.
The second opportunity.
They're trying.
You say the word chopping, and they're like, "You said what?"
Yeah. Shut your poor mouth.
Look at this candle coming in, dude.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm like 5 for 5 on the day. I'm not trying to give anything back.
Yeah, I like NBIS short. That thing looks pretty sauced.
A little nebulous. Ooh, the daily looks like a short.
I know. I'm looking at the 4-hour here. Just looks kind of wonky.
Your dailies, if it closes the way that it is right now, that is my favorite bearish reversal candlestick setup called an Evening Star.
Yep. It would not be bad, my friend.
Let me see. Hourly is looking rough.
Memory is on fire right now. I saw. I didn't look at SanDisk, but I saw MU was up big today. 8.5% basically.
Yeah, that hourly on NBIS looks a little rough. I mean, you could see that move down closer to 85, and then if it bounces, goes back up to 88, essentially kind of where it is right now, and rejects a little SR flip, but it would kind of form a little head and shoulders right there too, and then sell that thing down to like freaking 80 and then $70.
Give me 68, brother. Give me 68. Oh man, what a good time. Happy day.
Let's see what else we got. How's RKLB looking?
Good work, Black Mamba.
Oh,
Plus
those calls are
2.5K on.
Oh, I guess you took calls earlier.
$69.45.
I thought this said like entering right now, and I was like, which direction? We're sitting on the strike price. Plus 2.5K. Let's go.
Bro, do you believe in the theory that like what we're living in right now is similar to what Amazon was in the 90s for AI.
Could be.
I could see it.
I think there's a lot of great theories out there about everything that's going on right now.
I think there's
they
gonna
all
be a
agree.
big filter of like the really shitty stuff and the really good stuff, and the really good stuff is gonna do some absolutely abysmal wild things.
So I think back to like the when the iPhone came out, and you had the first like smartphone, and then the touchscreen and all this stuff. Then everyone tried to make a smartphone, and only two made it really. And I don't count Google's Pixel to be fair. I don't think anybody actually buys that phone other than Steph Curry.
Nice.
But when I look at it, I see like, okay, in each of these like different sectors of AI, I think there's going to be 2 to 3 like big winners, and there's going to be a whole lot of companies that, I mean, I don't know if you remember like HTC and all those other like BlackBerry, of course, and all these other companies that just got wrecked.
Yeah.
Motorola was massive in the cell phones. They just got absolutely wrecked.
Oh, brother, I know. I had a razor.
Wow.
Yeah, had that silver razor.
I was a razor kid.
Was there a headline or something for that crazy candle that we're getting right now?
I didn't see anything.
I don't know. I'm looking at NASDAQ and it's breaking out of the wedge.
Or is someone speaking? Do you have any Fed speakers?
Got like a 16-point risk for 200 profit roughly. Let's see what happens.
I looked everywhere. I couldn't find anything on that. Oh man,
nice push, man.
I think it. I mean, my read since we made the low, my read was push back higher. I took my kind of 2 little trades at it. It's funny, like as soon as I started the stream, we just ran up 100 points. But I just think we finished the day up here somewhere, or we push up here and finish back right where we are. SPX maybe right at this 950, maybe it pushes up here and comes back in.
That would be nice.
I just don't think we fall apart. I just don't see, like, honestly, the sell-off was a little confusing to me this morning, other than the fact that we needed to go find buyers. But the NFP was not near as bad as everybody thought it was going to be. It was actually decent. And then, I mean, banks are getting smoked right now. But outside of that, like, there's some pockets of the market that are weak, and like some of the Max 7s are not super strong. But like broader, things are pretty good. I mean, Nvidia's up almost 2% again.
Yeah. Nvidia, bro, that thing's a beast.
Yeah, and it's just loading a breakout right now.
Bro, the higher time frame on that thing is crazy. The counterpart, Texas Instrument, TXN, that thing is also ridiculous.
Dang, look at that weekly.
I think they just reported earnings, and that thing had a nice move.
It's breaking out beautifully on the weekly.
If any of you guys or Jordan want to share screen, throw it up.
I'm just watching SPY and Qs right here, holding.
Jordan,
I don't know how my screen would format. I'm on 49-inch monitors.
That's what I have. I just have it shrunk down in the middle of my 49, and I've got other stuff around it.
Nice. Wow, nice break, NASDAQ. Nice break. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'll share this. Just if at any point in time you want to throw it up, this is just a split screen.
Okay, so you throwing up screen?
Yeah. I just threw it up there if someone wanted to throw something up and had a run. If
No,
you want to switch over to
you're
yours,
good.
Jordan, at any point in time, yeah.
You're good. It's kind of hard for me to share my screen right now because I don't. Okay, so I set everything up on my PC. Here we are. But like, I don't have a microphone, so I can't join from my PC, so you can't hear me, and that's where I'm like doing all my trades. So, yeah, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. I'm just editing this clip real quick, but I'm here. Jordan full screen is the best though. We can have time for Jordan full screen after the market's closed, okay? I'll go full screen if you really want me to, but after market's closed.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Oh, what's up, Frank?
What's up, Frank?
What we doing?
Long Beach Island doing some work.
Yeah.
What do you think? They kind of holding in here, kind of sideways, right?
Yeah.
And it's been a sideways day, yeah.
It was morning flush and then scout back and forth up until this point, really.
Yeah, it's a small loss day for me personally. I took one break even, one loss. Kind of same as yesterday. Just kept it smaller. Great day though. Just choppy, but mitigating risk. I'm happy with that. Evan just gave the stream a like. Let's go. Everybody should give the stream a like. Everybody should also be subscribed. If you're not, should change that. $25,308 is 50% fib. Yeah, good spot to watch for sure. What's up, May May? How we doing? What's the stats for IB break today? The stats are really high, actually. Funny you ask. The stats have been really high all morning, which is really the only reason I was taking that short kind of right into 11:30, because 11:30 is like the last point in time in which I need to stop trading at that point, basically. And I was still taking that trade, but it was only because that IB data, and we still haven't hit it. Still haven't hit it, but based on the weekday, on MNQ specifically, it's an 89% chance that we hit it on a Wednesday. I think on NQ specifically, not the micro, it's even higher. It's like a 92 or something that Andre was mentioning earlier. So I don't know. But I took my 2 trades for today. Dunzo. We lost about $900 crossed. Well, how much is it? I'll tell you. I forgot how much it was. $932 across the 5 accounts today. So it's about $180 per account, give or take. Some accounts a little more, some accounts a little less. There's always a little bit of slippage on all the accounts. It's never really executing them perfectly at every point, but does pretty well. Does pretty well. Soon you guys will be on this higher quality camera. What's up, Casey? Sorry.
Well, Jordan might know this. How do you properly and safely drop your consistency percentage down? Without
what do you mean? Your consistency dropping it down.
Tradify, for whatever reason, I have this account over here right now. I'm trying to pass, and it's about to be done. But it says my consistency has to be. It says keep it at or below 40%.
Okay, and what are you at?
It says my consistency right now is 100%.
How much did you make today on that account?
It hasn't updated yet.
On your live P&L though, you can't see that.
Go over the Tradify. $549.99. So I made $550.
And it's a 50K, or it doesn't matter. You didn't go over consistency, even if it's a tiny account.
I'm trying to figure out why Tradify is showing this thing at 100% consistency.
I don't think you need to worry
And
about
it
that.
says profit. So it says in order to pass this one account right here, it says profit required to reach 40% consistency. I would have to make $2,500 on this account to pass it, but now it says profit required is 3,800. Like, I'm highly confused with all these numbers that I'm seeing.
I'm confused as well. Hold on.
I did have a 1,500 day when I first got the account. I had a 1,500% day. And the numbers got all out of whack after that when I started trading. So then I thought I needed to take a loss to drop the consistency down.
No, you have to make more.
Oh,
yeah, no,
shit.
literally, yes. Yeah, you have to make more, bro.
Oh, fuck.
This is exactly why I'm confused. I'm like, because you're thinking, you were proposing it in the fact that you needed to lose money, but no.
That's what I was.
Sorry, I was listening to
you. Need to make more. M's 100% right. Yeah, you need to make more.
So I was trying to get back. I just yacked everywhere, but we're back.
You're good, baby.
The consistency.
Hey,
you can rally, baby.
Y'all don't even know it, but I did the same shit before during an interview.
Can rally. So, like, really, Casey, what you just have to make more. The easiest way to track it is like, if 40% is the consistency, whatever your profit target is, just take 40% of that and don't make more than that in a day.
Mm-hmm.
So I use 150K with Tradify, and so I need to make 9,000 total, which means I can't make more than 3,600 in a day. That's 40%. So if you're up that much, then you stop. But if you made less, like if you only made 1,500 or whatever, I don't know which size account you got, but if you only as long as you're less than 50. Oh, you're on the 50K?
Yeah, I bought another 50.
What's the profit target on that one?
2,500. But now it says my consistency, and I don't understand why the consistency is still at 100%. I almost feel like it's not updating ever since.
Well, it won't update until futures close tonight.
No, like it hasn't updated in like 5 days. There's no way it could be at 100 right now with the last few days that I've traded this account. There's no way it should be at 100. I think. I could be wrong. I don't know how the math works on this, I guess.
Yeah, I'll say if you make too much, all it means is you just have to make more. It's like your goal will just go up. So like you don't need to the only time you should ever think about losing money, and I don't even like to say this out loud, but the only time you have to think about losing money is if you're up 2K on the day and you know that you don't need to make more than 1,000 or something, like maybe lose some back. I know people that do that. I would rather just make more on top of it.
Because the very first day I traded that account, I went too heavy for a 50K account, and I made 1,500. And then the next day, I traded it, sized down a little bit on the contracts, and then my consistency was at 100% still. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So then I thought I needed to take like a loss on it to like, I don't know, even the shit back out or something, and it didn't help. So then I just made all of that money back, and I'm still at 100%. So I don't know. I know there was an issue the other day with Tradify. I don't know. I know someone said like if Tradify was having issues and like you had red trades that day or something during that time, they like go back in and like fix it or something. So I don't know if that maybe fucked up with timing when all this was going on. I don't fucking know. It says on Tradify, you're only allowed to make 1K a day after you pass. Well, this new one right here is still, this one right here I'm talking about, this one's still an eval.
Yeah, he's just saying if you make more than 1K, then you're over the 40%.
So he said if your highest profit was 1,500, which was the first day, I need to make 3,750 now to meet the 40% consistency rule.
But you can't make that all in one day.
Correct. So now I just need to make, I mean, I'm averaging right now like $500 to $700 per day whenever I'm trading these accounts. So I guess I just need to compound that now. I need to make another, what, $1,200 to reach to what it says. It's telling me 3861. So if I have 2 more days of making $600, or essentially what I did today, like 550, I should be close.
Just make $1,000 a day for the next 2 or 3 days. You'll be fine.
Sweet. Full port. Yeah, I want to see how many. I think I am going to add. The 50Ks are cool. This is the first time I'm getting these accounts and then passing them, buying more evals, and trying to put them all on a copy trader on Tradify. But I think, look at this freaking. Everyone else just see this candle come in again? That candle just started and instantly went red. Oh, someone said Trump's comments are coming in. Okay. But I think I do want to add a 100 or 150K account.
So the 150s are so much more forgiving.
I think that's what I want. So what I'm doing though on Tradify is I'm doing the select plan, but I'm doing the 5-day payout with no consistency rules on those ones. I think that's going to be my kind of bread and butter for these accounts, but I think I do want to add the 150 select on there as well. I don't know. Would you copy trade a 150 in the same group as a 50K or no?
You can, but it's tough because you got to just make sure you're following the 50K rules the whole time. So it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
That's why, like on TradeSyncer, it's nice because I can put, if you have that scenario where you have like a 50K and a 150K, and you want to trade both of them, you can absolutely do that. But like, a lot of people will be like, oh, if I put the smaller one as the leader, then it's not going to take as much size as I'd want on the 150K. And if I put the 150K as the leader, it's going to take too much size on my 50K. Well, what's beautiful about TradeSyncer is you always put the lowest like account balance that you have as the leader. And then all the other accounts, you can choose to 2x, 3x. You can also do this in ClearEdge, by the way, guys, for anybody that uses ClearEdge. But you can basically just choose it to 2x whatever you're doing in the normal account. So if I have a 150K and I'm trading a 50K, my risk is 250 here, and my risk is 750 here. I can just tell it to 3x or whatever.
What you should do is compare it. Like if you compare the drawdown versus the profit targets on a 50K to the 100K to the 150K, the bigger you go, the more room you have to play with. Like it's way more forgiving. Way more forgiving. Because like it's not.
If you're sizing the same, yes. If you're sizing
no.
same that you
your parameters. No. It doesn't matter the sizing. I'm saying the parameters of a 50K and a 150K are different. So like Casey, what's your profit target? 2,500. What's your drawdown?
2,500 on the 50Ks.
Drawdown's 2K.
And your drawdown's what? 2K.
Let me see. See, that's another thing right now on Tradify. It doesn't show my dashboard for these accounts either, so it's weird.
I think it's 2K.
I think it's 2K.
Yeah, it is on the 100. So it's like you have to make 2,500, but you only get 2K of drawdown. On the 150K, you make 9, but you have 4,500 drawdown. And on the 100K, it's 6 and 3. So you have 3,000 room to the downside, and you have 6,000 target.
Yeah, like it doesn't show me like the calendar on Tradify anymore.
They put out a notice yesterday that they're like reworking. Golly, my son. just
I
fired
figured
up
it might
about
have been an
something.
update, but I was like, I
They
hope they didn't get
they
rid of that because I like the way it looked.
No, they're not. They're integrating it into the dashboard, so they're updating the API stuff. So instead of like clicking and it goes to another link, it's going to be within the dashboard. Brett put that out yesterday.
Sweet. So someone said, "How did Casey? How do you not know how consistency works?" Because I've traded Webull futures on a real account, not a prop account, and then when I did do prop firms, I was doing 1 day passes. So it was just fucking get the account, trade it, pass it, you're good. Pay the activation fee, then you have it. I've never freaking had to have issues where it says like consistency is 100. I'm like,
Rip
what the fuck?
City.
And but you long this? Thank you.
I've been long for a while.
He's been long since low of day.
Seems like it was.
I got back in twice.
Oh, okay.
The only reason I'm sitting here is because I'm still sitting in runners. That was my read. Was we're pushing back to the highs, or not all the way to the highs, but like back higher than this, 340 to 360. That's a Wall Street Journal article that came out. Pentagon prepares second aircraft carrier to put pressure on Iran to make a nuclear deal.
Yeah, that's the only issue with like the lightning funded accounts. You just have to follow those rules and have the consistency rule and stuff like that. It's the reason why I'm trying out these select
I like the select.
the select 5-day ones, and now I just learned about copy trading on Tradivate, and I'm trying to do that. That's the only reason why I'm doing the select over just doing instant lightning funded, because I like the way Tradify has it set up for these select accounts.
Mhm.
Like Frankie said, the way that these things are set up, you can make some good money and bleed these fuckers dry.
Yeah, it's interesting too, like the different size accounts. I really think it's going to depend on your trading, because for me, like percentage wise, the 50Ks are on Tradify always easier to pass, because I need to make 2,500 and my drawdown's 2,000, which is basically I need to make a little over 100% of my risk. Whereas like on a 150K, you have a $4,500 drawdown and a $9,000 thing, right? Even if it was like a $6,000 drawdown, for me, like it's more percentage that I have to make. It's more that I have to make on my drawdown. I have to make my drawdown plus some. Whereas on a 50K, I just have to make basically my drawdown plus $500, I guess. So I don't know. I personally tailor to the 50Ks. I like them a lot better. I know on a 150K, you might have more drawdown, but if you're going, it depends. Like for my trading, it's completely different. Like a 150K, I'm going to size more because I have bigger drawdown, which means I really don't have more drawdown, to be honest. So it's always the same for me. I don't know. I really like the 50Ks personally, but everybody's different. I just want to find what's the best like RR, right? For me, what is the best RR? And for me, being able to like, my drawdown's 2K and all I need to make is 2,500. That's like, I don't know what the math is, 1 to 1 something, versus trying to make a 1 to 3 almost.
2 to 1.
Tougher.
But your drawdown stays the same as you get there, like as you work your way up. To me, just for how I trade,
But
the
you
50K,
still have
the
to make
50K
more,
is the
you know?
hardest. The 50K is the hardest. But like
But
it
why
also,
when
it's
your
worth
risk is 2K and you only have to make 25? I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand.
Once you get
I know
past,
you have more
like
drawdown, but
yeah, well, but it limits how much you can make too. Like if you
Sure.
took a 2 to 1 R on the whole account, you can only make what, 4K? I can make 9K on that same 2-1.
Sure, but I don't know. It's more money. It's more. I
I used-
have
I-
to work harder to get to the past eval for me. So I just don't like it. There's more trading that is involved, and it takes longer
Just-
for me to pass these accounts fast. But I get you because you're going into it and you're
Well,
not
it's
you're not
sizing
sizing
is
up
all it
because
is.
your drawdown is bigger. You're not sizing up, right? I would size up because my drawdown is bigger.
I mean,
That's where it's
I
different,
do.
too.
I'm able to use more size on 150 than on a 50 by far.
For sure.
And once you get,
For sure.
and if you get called up, like for example, like on Top Step, if you get called up to live, and you had like, because when I was on the live account, I had 100K, and I could only do 10 MNQs max. And that wasn't fun. So at least this way I can do 15 if they call me up. As I take my 4th payout
Yeah, I
of the
get
month
you.
today, we'll see what happens.
The 50s so far I kind of like, because when I'm like, and I only usually trade futures, and it's usually the same time when I'm doing the SPY, like day trading shit, like today, for example, because I'll just grab like 6 or 8 contracts of MES and have that copy traded across the 50K accounts, and easy make on that scalp, whatever it is, let it play out and make a couple $100, and say like this morning and make, say $200-300 real quick on that trade. Only had to grab a few contracts, but if you have 4 accounts that copy trade off of, I mean, $250 real quick on that scalp. I mean, it's $1,000, and I did that today. I go 3 for 4. I mean, at the end of the day, that's decent gains overall, and I size small. I just stay the exact same consistent, did the exact same trades over and over again. Didn't really have to put any big risk or big size into the market. And I think being able to make quick $200-300 on a 50K, but having that copy trade across multiple accounts, that's $1,000 after that first trade. I mean, if you want to be done for the day, cool. If you want to keep day trading and win the next 2 and then lose your last one, or win your next one, lose your last one, whatever it is, but still stay green. I mean, it's decent profits overall. Because I think if I did the 150K, I wouldn't group trade it with my 50s. I would probably create a whole separate group on Tradify for those heavier accounts, because I would trade those at. It depends on the price action of the market. Is this a market in a setup where I want to size heavier into this trade? If that's the case, then I'll toggle over to my 150s, and then or if it's a trade I'm looking at a larger time frame and I want to scale into it, I'm not going to keep doing it on my 50K, keep buying, getting into the trade. No, I'll do that on the larger account, the 150, because I know I can handle the drawdown on that, getting the position size that I want into that trade.
Dude fixates too much on RR, which is a scam in my opinion. And I'd say a scam is actually not focusing on it. The scam is believing that you should be taking a $200 win, $200 win, $200 win, $200 win, and then Friday comes and you take $1,000 loss. Negative risk to reward just doesn't work unless your win rate is fucking ridiculous, which my win rate's quite high. That's why I focus on 1-to-1s mainly. 1-to-1 with a high win rate. It's great.
We're popping.
Gave up money yesterday. It's part of the strat, baby. Just watch my P&L at the end of the year. I know my system works.
I think RR is very important.
Very important. But I used to think that one mattered more than the other, and it's a combination of the both. It's always a combination of your win rate and RR. You can have a lower win rate, right, and be taking really high R trades, which statistically is not best for prop firms, because the way prop firms pay out, statistically it's better if you have a higher win rate, which is why I tailor a little more towards the lower R now recently. But yeah, higher win rate, low R. It's great for prop firms. It's the way I trade. Just watch my P&L at the end of the year. People
Maybe
can
I'm
talk
different.
all the shit they want. People can fucking.
I've never looked at RR. I don't look at 2 to 1 or 3 to 1. I know about it because I know like you guys in your trading system stuff. I've never looked at it, but the way I trade is just different because I trim. So like because I trim along the way and
you
stuff.
gonna make me trim? I trim.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, if you take a trade and you call it a 2 to 1 risk reward ratio, but you start trimming as you get to targets, like it's not 2 to 1 anymore.
Yeah, it's
But you're
different.
also adjusting the bottom
That's okay,
side
though.
too. So like,
Yeah,
but
because
it's
your
just
win
how I
rate's
trade.
high.
And the thing is, like, Jordan is super successful doing it in his system and following the RR. And I know a lot of people follow that model. I trade completely different than that. I never look at RR at all. I just vibe trade, I guess. I don't know. I don't journal. I don't.
Five.
But even though you're
Fine.
not looking at it, you're aware. Even if you're not looking at like a specific RR, you are aware of it. You're risking a certain amount to make generally more than what you're risking, right? Like you are aware of it, even though you're not sitting there saying this is a 2 to 1 or whatever. Whatever. You're very aware of it because you're aware of your risk, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know like how much money I'm up or down, or how much money I'll lose.
Yeah.
You know, if I get stopped out. But like I scale in
Same
and out
thing,
so
different
much,
way.
like there's just no way. There's no way I could ever like actually track RR.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Your broker does it pretty well, right? On the average win loss.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I never look at it though. Like I don't care what it is. I just care if I make money. But it's not part of my trading to ever look at RR. I think I do pay attention to risk reward, like just not in a
that's all I'm getting at. Just not in an RR way.
Well, when
But
people
you're
call it
very aware of
RR,
your risk
like
reward.
I think about like 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 or 1.5 to 1 or whatever. I don't look at that at all ever, but I do I look at like, okay, where can this trade go from a risk reward standpoint? I just don't look at it in like a systematic view.
Yeah, I get you.
That's usually what I do majority of the
And
time.
look at how good you do, right? Your win rate's very high, and like look at how you excel in the market, right?
So my big account, my win rate's actually 49% on my big account.
Let's go.
There you go.
But
Means
my
your
average win
reward is
loss is 1.92.
Let's go.
Exactly.
So my wins are twice as big as my losses.
Exactly.
So even at that, like 40, I'm winning half the time on that account, but whatever. And then like my other account, my win rate's 60, but my win loss is 1.4. So my win to loss is lower, but my win percentage is higher. So
and the
like
main
between
account's
those,
like a staircase. It's 2 steps forward and 1 step back, and then 2 steps forward again, then 1 step back.
Yeah.
It is. It's tough sometimes. I have to be transparent. I had to go down to Long Beach Island, and I thought I cleared all my DOMs, and I just got a new account with what's the name of this thing? Take Profit.
TPT.
Take Profit Trader.
Yeah, Take Profit Trader.
Yeah, it was a $150,000 account. I just got it like yesterday, and I blew it.
No.
Oh
shit. I'm sorry, Frankie.
I put it up to start trading it today, and I'm like,
was it an instant funded or was it an eval?
I was up. No, it was funded. I was up $800, and I left a couple of orders in there, and I got blown out.
No.
Oh man,
that happens.
It does happen. It's a good reminder for everybody. Always clear your DOMs.
Yeah.
Always hit that flat and all.
I mean, I have like 4 accounts at Tradify. I'm killing it in my own account, but like it's just so frustrating. Now I got to start over 5 days. I should do 2 at a time, right? Does anybody do Take Profit?
I haven't actually done any of theirs.
Maple,
right?
Maple does.
Maple likes it. There's a bunch of people in our Discord that like it. It's
similar to Tradify.
I was going back and forth between the two.
I think it would be the next one I would try, honestly. Or that one or this Lucid one that I'm seeing everywhere.
There's no limit.
I know. I've been seeing a lot of
that. You can take out every day. If you make 10 grand, it's 10 grand.
That's awesome. We like that.
Yeah, like daily payouts or whatever. It's like
Daily
tougher to get
payouts,
up
no
there, but then once
percentages.
yeah, it's like I think it's like tougher to pass and get there, but then once you get there, it's way better.
I should open another account and do 2 at once, shouldn't I?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Double down. Blow an account, double down.
Oh, Frankie.
That's how I trade, right? If I lose $500, then I double down and try to make 1,000 on the next trade. Lose $1,000, and I try to make 2,000. So you just martingale, you know.
Dude, I used to do that. Well, I probably still would. Every time I would go to the roulette table, and you want to bet on black or red, I would wait for black or red to come on to the table 3 or 4 times in a row, and then bet against it, do the opposite. So I'm like, okay, if black just came out, I'm like, all right, $50 on red. And if it hit, I'm good. I wait for one of it to happen again, a bunch of red, a bunch of black. And then if another black came out and I lost the $50, I'm like, okay, fuck it. And I'd increase the bet to where I would make my money back and then some. I would just keep doing that over and over again until eventually it hit. There was one time I ended up being down like I think $300-400 overall, and then I placed a big bet and got it all back and some. Just gotta keep doubling down until you get it all back. Someone said if the end of day drawdown with max drawdown of $2,000, why do they deactivate the account as soon as it hits $2,000 loss intraday and not wait for end of day?
Because that shit would be too easy, wouldn't it? No, not too easy, but like
there's some
you'd
firms
have the
that have
chance
different.
to come back.
They have some firms are different, right, with their rules for that though.
I've
For which
never
one?
heard of anybody letting you go past the drawdown that is agreed upon when you pay for it. No, personally.
Before
If
end
you-
of
if
day,
you
like
pay
if you
for
go
an
down
account-
2,500, but it's like 2 p.m., which means you have 2
No.
hours to get it back above 2,000, or is
No,
it
because it's
all-
either
No.
No,
If you
doesn't
lose X amount, the count is violated. It's done.
Ah.
And like in the real prop world, so like this, like these prop firms today, it's different. Like in the real prop world, and you can ask Frank about this. If you go in, they're going to put a daily loss limit on you, and they're going to, like Frank used to do this. I think you go over and like, dig somebody out of a hole. But if there's a max loss amount, they give you an account, and you lose a certain amount. Like they just, tell you to pack your stuff up and leave, and you're fired.
SPY just rejected 694 again, right at the top of the zone. So far, a nasty candle reaction.
We hit my full target on NQ, by the way.
It closes down underneath 693.25. Could get ugly. Little evening star. Same rejection from earlier.
Hey, Man City and Fulham are playing right now.
Mine says daily loss limit. None. Woo.
So daily loss means you just have a max loss limit, basically. So if your max loss limit's 2,000 or 3,000 or whatever, you lose that much, or you go below that much in your account at any point during the day, it's just gonna.
You're donezo.
You'll hear on Tradify, you'll hear this like ding thing, just ding. The account just goes away.
All your open orders that you had on the screen, you see all the alerts saying that they're
Yeah,
canceled.
just get closed out. And I've been there before where it was like right at the low of the day, and I was like digging a hole trying to do something in an account and like violate the account, and then price comes flying back. I'm like, God, but that's how it works. It's almost like margin if you think about it too. I mean, If you have a 10K account and you're down 10,000, you're out of money. So even though you have 150K or 50K, whatever size account with these prop firms, really you have like a 3,000 margin account to mess with.
Yeah, RKT is getting a nice curl off the low. You got some flow coming in on $20 calls for March 20th, 2026. So far, about 4 million at the ask on calls within the last 45 minutes or so. 2 large orders on those. $1.05 million one for 684,000. Contracts were cheap. They started buying them this morning around $1.30. Those last 2 orders, they bought some at $1.14 and $1.26. They're probably still around that same price. Bouncing on volume point of control. Got a 15-minute going on. Ooh, a little 15-minute squeezer trying to go upside right now. Telling you. 694 breaking base above that. I think it's a done deal for any kind of bearish activity on the rest of the session. Think that'll be it. So, but then what is the meaning of it calling end of day drawdown if they don't really follow it? I don't know. I don't run prop firms. I don't know why they label it that way and have these rules.
End of day drawdowns based on your what you currently are making during the day. Like to the downside, downside is just a loss limit. The upside is it's you either have trailing or you have end of day. So like if you're up $3,000 in an account on the day and you give back 2,000 of it, if you have a trailing drawdown of 2,000, you're done. If you have end of day, then okay, you end the day. What did you end the day with? 1,000. So the drawdown is either end of day means like you started with this amount, you ended the day with this amount. Trailing is like even on unrealized during the day, if you're, if you go full port and you're up 10K and you don't take profit and it comes back down 5K, like you left 5K on the table right there. So that's where the trailing drawdown is. And then on the other side, the underside, it's just loss limits. Like people like drawdown, like people confuse like what drawdown and loss limits are two separate things. Ocho, if you, I think I'm about to open an account with AMP. That's what Rizzo uses, and that's the one I think I like the most. Tradify's another one. If you are going to open up your own money, if you're going to open up your own account, I would recommend looking for a future specific account, like a futures specific broker, and your commissions are going to be way better because like if you trade on TOS or if you trade on even on Webull or Robinhood, like a lot of times your margin's a little bit higher, the amount of money you have to have per contract, and then also like your fees are usually a little bit higher than if you get a future specific broker. So two I would say to look into is AMP or like Tradify. Am I recommending Top Steps broker? I don't know anything about it. I don't think it's launched yet. But I do like Project X as a platform. What about unrealized profits on swing futures? Well, you can't swing prop firms. You're not There's only like one, maybe two prop firms I've ever heard of that let you swing futures. Half the market looks identical right now. The only thing I would say is banks are what's absolutely just dragging us from full recovery. They're finally coming off the lows. Shit, I'll be right back.
Project X, you have multiple profit targets? Yeah, you just right click on the screen, limit. You can limit sell. Limit sell orders, set as many as you want. Wonder what slippage will be like. I think you're meaning on an actual brokerage. As long as you're not micro scalping, you'll be fine. And me personally, I always, in terms of like taking profits and having orders out there, I always have limit orders. I'm always entering market. Personally, I don't enter really many limit orders when I'm taking a trade. It's always market. But whenever I'm exiting, it's 99% of the time a limit order. So I don't know. I don't think you'd have to worry too much. Unless you're just like market order hyper scalping, you know what I mean? If you're doing that, then it's like, could be a little tough. But on something like Tradify or like Amp was saying, Amp, you're not going to have massive issues. Every once in a while, a volatile candle will come around, you know what I mean? And if you do have a limit order out there, it might get you for a few extra points or whatever, but that happens anyway, even in the props. Why do I keep getting fucking signed out, dude? I'm gonna have a word. Trade it. Who's here? My bully. It's just bully. He's back. He's probably having a connection back and forth. Still chopping. Still chopping. I need to lower this. I am getting blasted by the sun.
I'm short at 349, 534.90, 349,
Frankie short.
349. Yeah, I got stops and I already covered a little. I'm just trying to build my account.
Gotcha. Jordan this morning really looking like manipulation, taking liquidity. Oh, that morning move down? Oh, yeah. Into that bigger time frame range on the bottom side? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I still have those levels higher than I want to see this market trade into at 514.50 at some point. Big 4-hour highs, we'll see. I feel like this range we've been creating is just kind of setting up for that. Seems like you're looking at things similarly, though, David. I'm with you. Somebody asked where are all the medals in the back, Casey?
Those are soccer.
Yeah.
That is a state cup, and then those are all the medals above it.
What's up, everybody? Afternoon.
What's up, Will?
What's up, Will?
Man,
How we
some of these.
doing?
Look at Adobe back to. I think that's a nice level though. That 258, 255 area. You got some previous lows. You guys pulled that one up. That's unbelievable. Some of these names just getting crushed still in software.
Yeah. Not looking great.
Oh, majority of them are gold, like 90%. I got a few silver in there as well. Those are worth a shitload of money.
Salesforce too. That's another one that's just continues to go lower. Adobe, I know. COVID lows. Adobe and I was just looking at Salesforce at CRM. I mean, that thing's like got nothing here. I mean, that thing could end up like going to 125, 126.34 to be exact. That would be not a good sign. Big head and shoulders top.
Oof, Apple went up to 280 again. That was a good short. Intraday twice. Uba. She's at the lows. Oh, whoa, 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 Frankie!
Flushy flush.
Oh,
Frankie!
I got stopped out. Fuck.
Apple,
No!
Apple.
No
Apple.
way.
Uh-oh.
Is it really Apple? I just
Apple
said it
getting
looks
drilled, yeah.
I just had it on the chart.
Apple
The news?
Apple hit snag with Siri.
Slammed.
Oh, that's
I bought it.
Oh, he's long.
Yeah, Apple hits major snag with
Let's go, Frank.
Oh yeah, I bought 80.
Oh shit.
Long delayed.
release delayed until 2026
I'm out.
or late
I'm
2026.
working on that thing.
Oh,
That was 25. That was $5,000 right there.
Shit, dude,
Two accounts, $5,000.
I'm over here half asleep trying to hold it together, and they just want to throw news at me.
Wow.
Here for the people, though.
People's champ.
I just put a stop in.
Paul Wall, baby.
Yes, there you go.
Fuck.
You have to hold this for 5 days, but you can do it on the first day.
Come on. Flip this candle green. Don't stop out the rest. Put a stop in at 70. No, they're about to toggle it. Ah. Ah. There you go. Retrace that candle, Apple. Retrace. I was like, oh, Apple double topped at 280. That was a good short intraday. Leave the chart 5 seconds later. Boom. $5 downside candle. Wish I would have had that pulled up during right when it dropped. That would have been freaking hilarious.
I don't know if you're gonna.
Ah,
No, they stop you out.
yeah, just heard it in my headphones. Piece of shit. I still like it.
Yeah, the only thing is one day can't be 50% of your profits. So you got to stop at like 3,500.
Tell you what, Nvidia building out this shelf like this 193. If we get above this area, that thing's gonna run. I think you could run it right back up to 210, 212.
What the hell? Why's the forward button in Discord not working? You mean you can't forward from this one to this one? I don't use Siri either. I use Alexa. And I have the new one. She sounds so much better. I think you get the new Alexa for free right now. Yeah, right there. Maybe it's an activity. Is that why? Wouldn't be an activity though. Um, No Alexa in your house? Threw them in the trash. That's a waste of money. Jeff Bezos would be disappointed. Alexa controls my whole house. Well, like half. Dude, is that Wendy's? Ticker WEN? Wendy's. Someone just bought this dip right now. $8 calls for Friday. Whatever this wild candle. I don't know. It happened when Apple dropped. I don't know if there was. I don't know. Did Wendy's give out Apple AirPods in their kids' meals or something? But they got a nasty red candle when Apple did. My Alexa keeps promoting me every time you say Alexa. Alexa, play Baby Got Back. There you go, Russ. You're welcome.
Casey, you're hilarious. I'm just editing this video on my phone real quick, but you're cracking me up. I'm switching to editing everything on my phone, and I don't know how I feel about it, but my computer can't have fucking Final Cut Pro and downloading hours worth of clips and all these documents and then having Discord and OBS downloaded as well. My computer can't take it all. I had to switch it up. Too much.
Look, Wendy's, $8 calls. about to go in the money. Look at that.
It's so funny thinking about like making money on Wendy's, bro.
We're going down, down. There's a big spike in call premiums that just came in for SPY. And then a big downside move in call premiums right afterwards. That's weird. There was like plus 7 million and then minus 20 million like right after. Fash said, whatever Casey Trades just said, it caused my Alexa to start playing I Like Big Butts, and I cannot lie. I came down and I was like, what the fuck's going on in my house?
Bro, no way.
Let's go. That's what I'm here for. We got to keep things entertaining on a live stream.
I got to think either by tomorrow, we either got to, in NASDAQ, we either got to break above this trend line and go much higher and test the 600 area, or we're going to break down. And I don't think we're not going to chop tomorrow. It's going to be one or the other.
Oh my God, that's bright as fuck. I need to turn that ring light down.
So either we fail and go lower, or we're going to break to the upside.
There we go. It's a little better. All right. Well, Wendy's $8 calls in the money. I don't even know if they moved anything.
Kind of want to do a maybe like an at the money straddle for tomorrow.
What they buy them at? They bought them between 20 and 25. They're at 30. Like 20%, maybe.
I'm doing it. I think I'm going to do it. At the money straddles trade for $35.
Oh, there's also puts coming in. Wendy's is offering a $1 burger on February 15th. Shit, I know where I'm going post Valentine's Day. We saving money this year.
Got to.
Dude, I actually got lucky the place that we're going to, I got reservations for. I'm actually going to go there for Valentine's Day dinner the day before Valentine's Day, and I'm glad because they're doing a Valentine's Day like limited menu on Valentine's Day, and I would be pissed because I'm going there specifically to get a 64-ounce tomahawk ribeye steak.
There you go.
Yes.
Dude, last time I was there, when I got out of the car, 2 Rolls-Royce Cullinans pulled up, and then dude walked in with a freaking Richard Mille watch on. It was like
All right.
$250,000 watch. He went and sat right next to me, and then his buddy pulled up and the other Rolls-Royce Cullinan, and they sat down. Both of them ordered them giant fucking tomahawk ribeyes. They ate like 2 or 3 bites and left it there. I was like, that's a disappointment. And I was like, but it looks so good, so I'm going to try it next time.
Tell you what, Google looks pretty ugly.
Google it.
It's about to take new lows here.
You best believe I took their leftovers. The second they left that table and the waiter wasn't watching, I grabbed that shit. I grabbed all of their food and put it in my to-go box, and I took it home.
Is Apple another short here, maybe? Like
I
swing
think
short?
if I would have seen Apple before up at that 280, I would have tried it again.
I might try
say
it
Google?
next week. Yeah, look at Google under 311. Just dying. It certainly looks heavy here. Bear flag.
Yeah, 4-hour squeeze, bearish divergence on that move up. MACD's red squeeze is still bearish too. But your daily about to close. It retested the daily 50 and got smacked.
Smashed. Yeah, right.
And yeah, that don't look good. So your previous low down here is going to take it down to 306. It still continues. That don't look good.
No, it does not look good. Looks like poop hell. Not really, but.
How is Poop Out looking?
Oh, they blew out the CEO yesterday, so.
Still at 40. Let's go. Oh, my covered calls green? Probably not. They're for next Friday. Let's go check. My covered calls are up. Oh, no, they're up 50%. After one day? Didn't I just enter into these things? I called out the 45s for February 20th. There you go, 50%. Hold up. Long-term account. We took these yesterday at 229. One day, 50%.
Yeah, Google looks heavy. Microsoft tried to come off the lows. Amazon. Ugh. Is there any of these mega caps that look good? Nvidia is probably the only one. Everything else looks pretty rough. And financials continue to take a beating today. They went down to the 200. Wicked right up to 200, but that's not. Looks like a bear flag that's breaking on the financials. Consumer discretionary wicked into the 9. That doesn't look great. Healthcare, materials, utilities, industrials, you're getting a doji, and energy is your leader.
Who just passed away? I just saw a person. Where'd it go?
Buy straddle. I think I'm gonna do this trade. At the money straddle for Friday in Qs or S&P, whatever you want to do. but I think it's cheap. Oops, bro.
When you're in Webull, open up your position, go to your options contract is, top right corner, there's a little circle with an arrow in it. You click that, that's how you get the P&L screenshot. Oh, James Beak from Dawson's Creek died.
Oh,
So sad.
What, 40s or 50s?
oh, that show. Hmm.
You're going nowhere.
I thought I could
Varsity
edit on
Blues.
TikTok. This shit's horrible. I'm never doing this again.
Pretty positive. Didn't he play a character in How I Met Your Mother?
I think so. I think you might be right.
Yeah, he played Robin's ex-boyfriend from Canada, Simon. He was born in 97. Yeah.
Wow.
He was 48. He had stage 3 cancer, it says.
God, that's terrible.
Yeah, he was 48, and then we just talked about the lead singer from Three Doors Down. He was also in his 40s. He just died from stage 4 cancer. It was last week.
God, cancer is the worst. Glad I trimmed a little Microsoft yesterday. Maybe NVIDIA doesn't do anything until earnings. When do they have earnings? 2 weeks, I think? Yeah, the 25th.
– 1977, he was born. And SPY just hit trend line again. VWAP. What are we doing? Bunch of nothing.
What did I say this morning? Iron Condor was going to be the play of the day. I said we are gonna chop right around S&P 6950. I said it first thing in the morning. I said we're gonna get stuck right around there.
Look at these two zones right here on SPY that I have drawn. The red zone at the top, right up here, and then the green zone right here. We've done nothing but just ping pong, a little intraday trend line action for higher lows. But yeah, I mean, ever since the morning move this morning, after the bounce at 690 on SPY, back to 694, rejection. They bounced it. I was like, man, this is going to be chop.
If you take the cues, you know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow.
X marks the spot. If you take, hold on, let me switch here. The wrong screen. Live. Go to the daily. Casey, real quick, and then take that trend line from that swing low right there in November, December. Run it straight up to not that one. Go to the other one above it where it broke down.
Oh,
from.
right here for a break and retest right there.
Yep. Now draw a trend line from that top, from the very top one, the double top on what is that? Late January.
Oh, over here and just run it down like that.
Yeah, run it straight down.
Yeah.
Look at where you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of a tough zone. And then you got, guess what's right there as well? Right in the middle of that X where they cross is the 50-day.
Yeah, I just turned it on. That little white squiggly line.
So
that touched it right there. Yeah.
So you got a breakdown of the trend line, a retest, a rejection today to some degree.
Here's kind of what it looks like. It's getting up closer to that area.
Look at all the wicks on the 4 hour. Look at all those wicks. So
definitely an important spot. I mean, right here, it's showing that's my volume point of control. It's right under 620 psych level.
That's correct.
So
either I think either I think if you look on the futures, it might be a little bit more. The trend line's a little bit more more decisive. But yeah, like that's going to be your area. We got to get.
There you go. Look at that. There it is.
Yeah. So we either got to get back above that trend line and go forward, or I think that it fails. And I think it does it relatively soon, in the next day or two, because you're running out of space. You know what I mean? It's going to force it to make a decision. So either you get stuck and fail below that level, or you get back above and try to make a run for 620. Because basically, if you look at the NQ futures today, we just hit the daily 21 and backed off. And now currently we're below the 9 on the futures. We're closing back below the 9. So
I think if we do reject right up here like we did, if we come back down, if we lose 610 on Qs, maybe come back down to this area here. But if they bounce back up, if they retest, reject that thing, then you'll come back down 600.
That'll 600.
Here would be a great short spot if we end up seeing that happen.
Yeah, because the upside just doesn't look. I mean, not that it can happen, but it just doesn't look as compelling with Google at the lows, Amazon at the lows. Apple a little bit weaker now. CRM making new lows, Adobe making new lows. Like, you start looking through all these tech names, and it's like, what's the catalyst that's gonna get us back over 620? I mean, you just had the jobs number. Do we have CPI tomorrow, or is that Friday?
We have jobless claims tomorrow and then CPI Friday.
You got Meta's kind of stuck at the 670. Netflix is back below 80. Micron's obviously the memory name's having a good day. Obviously, SanDisk and Micron. But then look at the banks. Like, look at the XLF, just broke that bear flag. Talked about that yesterday. I said if this thing breaks down, it's gonna break down a little bit harder.
Yeah, XLF is your weakest sector today.
Yeah, look at that on the daily, and you see that perfect bear flag that we had, and look at what we're doing.
Yeah,
just broke the bottom of that trend line, and
that was a great. I mean, even going all the way back into September 2025, this area right here, resistance right there.
Yep.
Right here, big green candle, ripped through it, retest, took it up higher. They did it again right here, boom, boom. Chopped around for it. They gapped it down after they broke it. It just retested it. Right there, red shooting star, all these candlesticks still rejecting it. And now we're just back down to these kind of equal lows right there. That was a...
And we tagged the 200 today as the bottom of that wick on this daily candles right there is 5271.
Yeah, that's an EMA, not an SMA, so that's probably why it's off a little bit. But
yeah, the 200 SMA.
That was a good short on XLF. What's the strongest right now? Energy still? Yeah.
Yep. Energy leading. Energy staples, materials, utilities, and then industrials and tech. Your weakest ones, obviously financials, regional banks, communications, consumer discretionary are your, and then healthcare it was red earlier, but went slightly green. So healthcare looks okay.
Yeah, so CVS getting perky. I trimmed out those Pfizers this morning. It's been fun. Home builders still holding up decent.
I mean, the other thing too
is the weakest.
Yeah. It's going to be hard with the three of besides technology of the biggest sectors is financials, communications, and then consumer discretionary, which is XLY. Those three are all in the red, and that's why we're doing absolutely nothing today, because you got this push-pull. Technology's not leading. It's slightly green. And then your smallest sectors are the ones that are leading to the upside. Energy is a very, very small weight. So that's why we've just gone nowhere all day.
This is XLY. You kind of had a little head and shoulders that played out right here.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah,
if you still resistance up there at like 122, 123, then just
right. Type in like this chart. Type in MAGS, MAGS, which is the MAG 7. Like, look at this on the daily. Like, I don't know. You need this one to do. You need this one to not look like this. Like a situation in the broad market.
I mean, this is not a good candlestick setup right here. This is also, I mean, today or for the week so far, it back tested the 21. This is so for this one specifically, since the April dip in 2025, it has always held its 21. Got the big rebound here in January. The first week of February, huge red candle came down close underneath of it. The current weekly one just back tested the 21, rejected and getting pushed back down. That's not good. That right there is no bueno. That's not good. You're also in a squeeze, and look at this. Look at the squeeze. Moving to the downside, it's red. Look at your MACD the entire time. Red. Look at your RSI as well. Had bearish divergence right up here as it made that higher high. It's still going lower. That right there, that 1, 2, 3, nah, that's not strong.
And the thing is it's like if you just looked at this chart alone, you can see how strong the market was last year from the April lows when that thing was riding above the 9 period on the weekly and just kept making new highs and new highs and new highs. And then you look at the last 2.5 months, and then you look at the S&P and you go, well, this thing's gone nothing but sideways to slightly lower since we put the high in late October. And what has the market done? Basically the same thing. We've just chopped sideways. Up, down, back and forth. We made incremental new highs. But unless this gets back above, that 65 area and tries to reclaim those moving averages, I think it just creates a lot of challenge for the broad market to move significantly to the upside. You just kind of get this push-pull and you don't go anywhere. And again, in the MAGs, just specifically the 7, it's Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, NVIDIA, and Tesla. That's what makes up that ETF. So those seven stocks is the holdings. But it's just good to chart it because it lumps them all together and you can see exactly where you are.
Hughes just bounced off trend line again for 1, 2, 3. That one, the crazy candle was almost 4, but you're still just chilling.
That iron condor today would have paid. I should have ran that thing all the way out. Would have been beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see somebody in the chat, Surfer, looking at YM. I agree with you, but keep in mind, like YM, which is the Dow futures, is broke out to all-time highs. You do have back-to-back kind of doji candles. I mean, you kind of got it. I mean, I don't know. You could say an evening star there maybe yesterday. That is on the futures, not on the cash. But again, it's only 30 stocks, right? So it's not the broad market. And it's a lot of rotation because you got some industrials in there and you got some healthcare, like Caterpillar, which has been just insane. That stock is just continues to just power higher every day. Look at the weekly 2 candles on Caterpillar. It's nuts. I mean, it's starting to look like Micron, in my opinion. And you've just
Caterpillar. Ain't no stopping that thing right now.
Like, you've literally been doing it since the April lows at 267, and this thing is just running a straight line. I have to say, at some point, all good things come to an end. If you're in that, trail up your stops. That's all I'm going to tell you.
I kind of want to short this thing right here.
On that trend line break, maybe we get some acceleration.
Yeah, SPY 15-minute looks disgusting. It's already underneath the trend line, I believe. I got it pulled up on a different chart. Let me see. Yeah, SPY's 15-minute just did a backtest rejection of the trend line. Rejecting EMAs. What we got? It's 318. Got some time. I'll sell action maybe. Where's SPX? Stuck in the middle of the chop zone. Yucky. $694 is still a ceiling on SPY. 614 still a ceiling on SPY. They're pinning SPX between 69.40. Hold up. Let me refresh this one. Why is it like this? Come on. Come on, browser.
Yeah, Caterpillar, Deere, GE Vernova, that's another one. I mean, these industrials just continue to rip.
69.50 and 69.25. Kind of
Look at
pinning it
another
between
one.
those two right now.
Johnson & Johnson. I mean, some of these names are just, it's nuts. They've run a ton. I mean, look at the RSI and Johnson & Johnson on the weeklies at 82 on the weekly chart. On the daily, it's probably go north of 100. I don't think it's ever been this high. Let's see. I'm going to scroll all the way back. This is the highest daily RSI back to 2017 on Johnson & Johnson. But momentum continues. Jordan, are you frozen?
Nope.
Okay, just making sure.
No, I'm here. I'm having a struggle, but I'm fine.
I think this is a fucking short coming.
I'm just trying to edit clips for everybody, so we can watch fun stuff later. But it's a struggle bus right now, so I'm trying to get things back going on my computer.
Everybody's sick. My kids are both sick. I think I'm getting sick. It's not good. I'm so done with winter. I'm ready to be away from the sickness. But I am going to Miami on Monday.
Everybody's sick. I hate that shit. I hate it because it always ends up getting to me somehow.
All right, let's tank this bad boy. Bring her down. Bring her down.
Close them at the lows. Come on.
They'll probably close it right here.
Oh.
They'll probably close it right here.
You got our boy Matthew from Yes coming to hang out with
Boca is
us.
the spot. I'm actually going to be in Boca for the week, so I'm going to be there, and then I'm.
Are you? Let's go.
I'll be down there for a few days, and then I got some friends I'm meeting in Miami for next weekend.
You need a clipper so you can just trade Jordan one day. One day.
Come on, baby.
I don't trust anybody to clip it the way I want, but I know there's people that would do it right. At some point.
Come on, baby.
Bro,
do something crazy. Do something crazy. Oh, do something crazy. Do something crazy. Rugged. Rugged.
Bought a put spread in 4 points higher. Drifted a little lower. Come on.
Come on. Do something crazy.
It's been like watching paint dry.
Oh, yeah. This is ugly.
Wild. Wonder what we get tomorrow. I think
I think we get some expansion of range tomorrow. I really do. I don't think we're going to see this again. We're going to be going in one direction or the other.
I hope so.
You got a little data. We'll see jobless claims, existing home sales. Jobless claims will be interesting because if you do see like a pickup over last week, I think last week was up 231. If you do see like a spike higher, like in the 240s or something, or 250s, that could definitely give the market a little spooky spook on the jobs front. Because what's interesting, if you look at, I was just looking at the chart, they actually, after all the revisions for 2025, there was only a total of 180,000 jobs added for the entire year. So a lot of those revisions are to the downside, which is, it's unbelievable. The BLS, we just can't get accurate data. They got to revise almost 900,000 jobs that never got created. So well, we'll see tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's going to be, I think we're going to get some movement. We either break above this trend line and go, or we fail and we go lower. But I don't think there's any room for going sideways tomorrow. Yeah, I think in 2024, I think it was in the nines. Like I think like almost 1.8 million jobs in the last 2 years have been, or I guess false or not created. So, yeah, I think some of the real-time data that we're seeing, like especially in like the Truflation, like I don't know if you guys follow the Truflation index at all, but inflation is the real-time data is definitely much lower, and you'll probably see that in the government CPI data later in the year because of shelter and housing inflation kind of lags that index, and rents year over year are actually down. So core CPI, 55% of core CPI is three things. It's new, used vehicles, and shelter is 55%. So if those three things are lower in 26, you'd expect to see core inflation probably coming down, which is what I think will happen. I mean, sky's the limit. We could chop till Friday, but the reason I think that we won't is because the way those two trend lines are on the Qs, you're like at a decision point where it's going to force price to have some type of expansion of range. You're either going to reject off this and move lower out of this balance, or you're going to try and go through it. But it's typically, you don't just run into the trend line and keep going sideways. Usually that doesn't happen. You usually get some type of responsive move when you kind of get pinched into an area. Yeah, shelter I think will be much lower, even if rates come down. And obviously today's data did not help rates. Rates had been coming down the last 2 days, but they moved them back up slightly in the curve. But even if mortgage rates come into the fives, high fives, it's not going to spur like crazy COVID housing activity. It's just not going to happen. So it'll help a little bit, but 50 basis points in the mortgage doesn't increase affordability unless prices come down pretty dramatically, and we're seeing that in some pockets of the country, but the Northeast, the Midwest, is probably the strongest for housing, but also didn't see the run up that the South and the Southeast had as well. So I'm in the camp of lower, probably slightly drifting lower prices for housing. And I think mortgage rates will drift lower, but unless we have some job shock or something else, we're never going to see the housing demand like we had during COVID. Not a chance. The average first-time home buyer in 2025 was 42 years old, and the average home buyer of all homes was 54. So think about that from an age perspective.
Oh,
Amcor hit
the
all-time highs
rug.
today. Finally
Flush
figured it
this
out.
thing down.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
I am seeing some weird things happen right now on the net drift on these premiums for SPY.
You seeing which way?
Downside. I've never seen this. I've never seen. I'm kind of testing some. I'm short. I'm testing something right now. I've never seen it look like this on the chart, so I want to see what happens. So I took that short at VWAP.
He's testing.
I want to see if we're about to freaking pull the rug, because what I'm seeing right now, I've never seen that before on this chart.
Well, here's the other thing. Look at, if this is a proxy, let's just say Bitcoin's down at 67 and started to fall back from the 70 level, yesterday and the day before after the bounce. And Bitcoin's back and kind of took out that 68 area where it had the last two candles that it held. So
Order filled. I just got a trim off.
there you go.
I put an order at 62 on.
Whoa, I did not see that IBM down today.
Yeah, 7%. Jeez.
Whoa, I did not see that. Is there a headline on that one? Introducing flashes powered by agentic AI. I don't know. Nothing on that, but that's an ugly candle for that one. Wow. That's a big bearish engulfing. I just got filled on something.
Come on. A little bit lower.
SPY put spread. I just sold it.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Fuck yeah.
Let's go. What did I pay for that? I don't even remember.
No, halves. I'll move a stop up.
Holy smokes.
No.
Look at this. Will.
Yep.
Go to the Discord. Look at the screenshot I just posted in there.
Whoa, yeah. What's up with that?
The green line are the call premiums going lower. The red line is your put premiums. Look what happened to the green line.
Just got smacked. So everybody's selling their calls.
Look at that. It was like a sell, a sideways, a sell, a sideways, a sell. I was like, okay, I thought it was a glitch. I refreshed my entire thing like 3 times. Yeah. I took some filters off and then I just left it alone. And I was like, no, that's real. And I was like, that's not good. I mean, it's not good if you're in calls. It's good if you're looking to go short.
Yeah. It's interesting. They didn't the put premium didn't start picking up until like the last 5-10 minutes or whatever. But it's interesting that people are selling call premiums. So are they selling calls? Are they getting out of them? Or maybe people expected the market to go higher today and it didn't. Now they're just dumping them. I mean, really what you're seeing is you're just seeing net call premium just going down. So either people are selling calls they're long or they're just selling calls outright. That's what you're seeing.
Yeah.
That's interesting, though.
I've never seen it look like that before.
That's somebody scaling out of something.
It
has to be, because look at the stock. Like you can tell based on how like it ladders down like that they sold some size, let it go sideways, sold more size. you know, like it was like looked like it was almost like program selling. You know what I mean? To do that, because you don't see that unless it's some decent size, right?
Yeah. No, like the first spike that it had was about 30 minutes ago. It's so weird. It was at 254, which is this candle here, that candle there. On your net flow, there was 22.6 million of calls, but price went lower after those spikes. So it's like there was big movement on the call premiums, but I'm thinking it wasn't bullish.
Yeah, not if you're seeing call premium go down like that. That means people are selling calls.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
take a picture of this one too. This will show the spike in the calls. It doesn't tell me if they're obviously bought or sold. It just tells me that there's big spikes. But I'll see the big spikes on the calls, but then seeing those staircases down. So it's like, was that $23 million worth of calls that were sold? Look at, come on, a little bit lower. Come on, SPX, previous day low. Come on, here we go, baby. Oh. Come on now. And we just hit like near the bottom of that zone right there on SPY, right near previous day low. I'm not in puts. I took a futures short. I didn't take options. I'm done with options for the day.
What's up, boys? How's everybody doing?
Very good.
Feeling pretty choppy market, but the crew's doing good.
Nice.
Hanging out in the day here, not too much.
Are you like living on the beach now?
I am in Puerto Rico now. We're getting all set up. I just got my new monitor right there, so we'll have the stream on there soon. But yeah, we're enjoying it out here. I love it.
Sick. Is that like a permanent move, or do we not talking? We don't want to give away business.
No, it's fine. I mean, yeah, the idea is for it to be permanent. I have to go back to California probably in like a few months. But yeah, I mean, this is gonna be home now. So
nice. I need to come visit then. I need you to rescue me
Absolutely.
from my girlfriend. Yeah. I'll blink. She might be watching. If I blink 3 times, it's save me.
Yeah, this is definitely the move for sure.
Have
you been trading at all through any of this or what?
Well, you know me. I know
you're not like much of a trader, but I know you've been having fun with us here and there.
Actually, I've gotten in some good just through my talking to people and stuff like that. Like I've gotten in some interesting groups recently, and I've put some cash aside to possibly get better and to teach myself a little bit more about the intricacies of what you guys do. But I'm so busy, honestly, just out here like grinding, promoting vests. We've got so much going on, and that's kind of my main gig. They don't pay me to trade, so I'm like trying to just spread the word about perpetual futures, and get people to try them, dude. I mean, that's the main goal. But I actually talked to a bunch of people at Vest because I think this is our weekly spot. So for now, and I wanted to bring more people on. I want to bring some product people on. I want to bring some other people that trade. I want to bring some people on that kind of work behind the scenes too, and just to talk about like what it's like to start a derivatives exchange, and then what it's like to go out into the open market and have to hedge these positions, and like some of the behind the scenes stuff I think would be really interesting for your audience. So I put those feelers out. I couldn't get anybody on today, but so I had to show up randomly. You guys get to just look at
all
me.
good. All good. We love having you. But yeah, that's exciting to have some more of the crew step in here. I would love that. It'd be fun.
Yeah, I think it will be really interesting for your audience too, because I mean, you guys trade a lot of leverage and derivatives, and you guys are, you know, like really good at what you do. And I think it would be cool to have some of the people from Vest that, you know, come from different funds and are now like looking to kind of, you know, build these risk management systems for a new exchange, kind of what that looks like. And you know, we have to go out in the market, and we have to, you know, we're a market maker too, so we're out there trading all sorts of different stuff to try to get positions down. And I think it would be really cool for the audience, and if you guys, you know, talk to some of these guys that are like professionals that come from building exchanges and stuff. So yeah, I think it'll be cool to keep people engaged. And I did ask for another giveaway from the company, so we've got the Wolf going. I was able to get 50.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So we gave away, the last time I was on here, we gave away 100 essentially free evaluations.
Yes, we did.
That was gone in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I had a lot of people DM me afterwards, like, I didn't get one. And I spent quite a bit of time just working with people, trying to get them onboarded. So I asked for another 50 because I think it would be good to get the like remaining people. I think there's some like probably repeat people in here that didn't get it before. So I have that, and I will text you, or I will chat you that, and you can put it on here whenever you feel ready.
Yeah. Feel free. I'll get that code on screen for everybody here soon, and they can dive in and try and grab an account here. They should probably go.
Other than that, I'm just here. Any questions y'all have, or any questions from the audience?
Yeah, we're just hanging out into the market close here. Not much is going on. This market's pretty choppy, but always having fun. And I know M's been killing it on Vest. He's like taking multiple payouts, I guess. Like he's going nuts over there, trading Vest a bunch. I know he's not on with us right now. He's feeling a little unwell today, but he's been killing it. Love to see that. I know a lot of people in the chat have already picked up accounts too, and they're killing it. So love to see it.
Yeah, he was messaging me like, I passed this. Like I've got this withdrawal coming. Everything's chill. Like it came right away. Like I'm just like, let me know, man. Like keep grinding, dude. I'm proud. It's pretty sick. Happy to help people make money. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Let me get you the
code. Yeah, give me the code, and I'm just getting this tweeted out right now, and we'll get everybody here to try and pick up some accounts.
Yeah, it's just gonna be 50. So I encourage people to just hop right on that. And by the way, if you already have the 99 codes are just one-time usage per account. So if you've already used one, it's gonna block you. You can try to get around it in certain ways I'm not going to talk about. It might still block you. We're pretty vigilant about like not letting people open up 1 million of these at 99% discounts. It's really designed to help you guys like learn how perps work and get familiar with Vest as a product. So please try not to go nuts and take advantage of it. Let people use it. They're limited. So I will shoot that to you now.
Sounds good. I just got that posted to the Wolf Trading account, and I'm about to repost it from my personal. Probably get some more people joining in here right now.
A lot of people are using the Wolf code still too, so I'm glad that is.
That's still 50% off as well, right? Is that?
Yeah, we still got it. We're gonna just keep running that one until the powers that be tell me to stop. So I've got Wolf live right now.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have been using that code. Let's see. Real quick. than primarily trading Bitcoin on it. I know that's what Emp's been doing for the most part too. But remember, guys, I mean, I know for the majority of us on the panel and the audience, we're trading Mag 7 tickers. You know, you're trading a lot of stocks. They pretty much have every ticker you could think of on Vest, even Walmart. You want to trade leverage Walmart? You can go for it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I saw UNH on there. I don't know exactly all the tickers that are on there, but pretty much, I mean, any ticker I thought of was on there. So experiment, see what's on there that you like. I know there's a ton, so it's worth it to take a look-see.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, Mag 7 and all the major cryptos and, you know, the major like indices, ETF, stuff like that are really liquid and have really good spread and are good to trade. So I can see why a lot of people kind of focus in on those. But if you have anything that you want to trade, you have any questions about those markets, most everything is on there from the S&P. We do watch. One of the things that we've been doing a better job at, I think, at Vest, is paying attention to like all the markets and seeing, you know, if something doesn't have an OI for a while, we essentially are thinking about starting to kind of like remove and then wait for people to start requesting to put it back on, just because when you run an exchange and you're a market maker, you're constantly, your attention is everywhere on your liquidity, and that's kind of a standard. And we want to like focus in on things that people really want to trade. So everything is pretty much on there. If you have a suggestion, you want something else, hit us up, go to our Discord, shoot me a message on X, whatever. We'll get it listed, or we'll, you know, if you want to drop a position on it, and you know, are like, where's liquidity? You have a liquidity question, whatever, we can work with you to like make trades happen. We're trying to make the best product possible. We want people to trade it.
Love it.
Quick spiel.
I'm gonna get the link for Vest Markets posted in the chat, and I'll have that pinned as well. So when I throw this code on screen, you guys can just click and get there really quickly. Yeah, you don't have to really look for anything. So I'm gonna make it really easy for everybody here. Just give me a second. All right, we're gonna pin that link. Drop code so I can full port short. I got you, Chris. I got you, Chris. Don't worry.
Any
stream not loading? Internet so ass? That must be your internet, brother, because we're good over here. You got that that code?
MOC in less than 5 minutes.
Oh, heard that. Yeah, watch your charts. Where'd you send that code, Matt?
Oh, I think I put it in the back end, like the chat for private chat.
Slack?
Oh, I didn't send it yet. That's why. There it is.
Oh, you're good. No worries. Got it. Got it. Awesome. All right. All right, guys, I just threw it on the screen. It's pinned in the chat. Grab the link, pinned in the chat. Use code MATT99 on any account size, by the way. I saw that question in the chat. It's not specific to any account size, so I would go grab the biggest account that they have and get 99% off. I'm pretty sure it's like $2 and some change right now to get the most expensive account. So use code MATT99. Go grab them. There's only 50. They're going to go quick. I already know it. This happened last time, and we had 100, and they went quick. So y'all better get in there right now and take advantage of it. And let us know if you're having any trouble. Matt's really good at always like fixing anything. If we have any issues, just let us know. So yeah, $2.50. There you go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And I can bring it up here. Let me see.
A lot of volatility out there. It's a good time to trade.
Yeah, 100%.
I've said this like a million times, but our pass rates are really high and our benchmarks are really low. And like, we really do want and hope that, you know, we are an exchange, and we hope that people like pass an eval, make some money, deposit some capital on the exchange. Like perps are awesome to trade. They're a really great product,
100%.
and that's the key.
I just threw up on the screen. I'll throw Casey's screen back up too as we're getting into MOC here. But just to show this real quick, these are all the accounts you guys can grab with Vest right now. Obviously, I say go get the 25K if you're using the code here. But
going
choose from all these $1,500 max drawdown to make 2,500. I think that's it's pretty solid, and it's up to 90% on the profit split. So,
yep.
And take as long as you need. There's no time limit, guys. There's no time limit to trying to pass this. You don't have to, make $2,500 by a certain time or whatever. Take as long as you need and just pass the account. So, no renewal, right, Matt? No renewals, just the one time.
No. Yeah, no renewals, no time frame. Take as long as you want. We've had people pass it in 30 seconds. We've had people pass it in 2 months. It's just like take your time.
I think M passed it in a couple minutes.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, gotta be wary of you, like very good traders. Like we've had a couple people that like just pass it immediately. I'm just like, can I get some lessons on how to trade?
Right.
or you're just like full porting.
Oh, Corey got one. I love to see it. He missed it last week, I guess, but he got one this week. Let's go.
Nice.
Grambo got one. Let's go.
One other thing that I think I wanted to discuss, if you guys have a few minutes before I leave too, is we started an affiliate program, and we have an affiliate dashboard that's live now. Invest. Nothing has really been seen like this when it comes to like the TradFi world, right? Like affiliate usage in crypto spaces and the kind of rewards meta that you get on perp dexes is huge.
How do the rewards look like on that? Like if you're an affiliate getting these rewards, what does that look like?
So if you're an affiliate, so right now the way the program works, we're still a little bit early on it, but it's going to get better too. But it's a great time to get in early because there's a lot of room to grow. But if you're an affiliate of Vest, essentially what happens is you sign up. I can sign you up actually, and I can put you into our system. It will generate a promo code just like the promo code that you got right now. So Matt99 is a promo code that you're using for a 99% discount on this funded account. If you become an affiliate, it generates a promo code that gets a 20% discount, and that's in perpetuity. So you can use it as many times as you want. The same person can use it over and over. You can use it across all of the different funded account products that we have. Every time somebody uses that code, the affiliate would get a commission. So the 80% that's left over that the person is purchasing, the affiliate gets a 25% commission on that. That would be, completely visible on our affiliate dashboard. You can withdraw anytime for free to your Vest account. You can take it out to your bank. You can withdraw crypto, whatever you want to do. And you can withdraw. It actually withdraws on the first of every month, regardless. So it's really great. We're just starting it. I've got maybe 20 people signed up right now. It's really early. It's an awesome way to kind of like build a brand too. If you're building a trading group, or if you have a Telegram channel, or you're trying to build out a Discord, like partner with us. I can create assets for you. I can create collateral. I can work with you. We can announce you. We can do a bunch of stuff to get you followers, and you can monetize the hell out of it. So hit me up.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty sick.
And we got MOC that came out. MOC was really small today, by the way, guys.
Dude, that was a tiny MOC.
Wow.
They almost stopped out the last two of my contracts for the short. It came within 1 point, and then they just rugged it back down a little bit. So I'm back up on this ES short. But yeah, MOC very, very small. Minus 65 million on S&P, minus 9 million on the NASDAQ. I haven't seen an MOC that small in I don't even know how long.
Crazy.
I want to see if we're gonna chop and hold this box, or if we're gonna rug.
Well, now we got unemployment claims or jobless claims tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern.
Claims.
Watch out for that. And then it's CPI time on Friday. Well, we getting some brand new evals and running The CPI method. Have you seen the CPI method, Casey?
Yeah. I might do that tomorrow morning.
You put a buy stop and a sell limit, like 20 points, and then a sell stop and a sell limit, 20 points, and whichever way she goes, you just get that volatility spike. I've done it a few times.
Okay.
It's fun.
All 50 are literally gone, so I'm gonna do 50 more. So
someone in my Discord just said that the code said it expired for them. They weren't able to use it. I was about to ask if there was an issue, or did really all 50 just get used that quick?
yeah, that was like immediately gone. Let me do
go.
Like 50.
Matthew, you're insane for another
Look,
50.
everyone else saying their card keeps getting declined because it won't process with the promo code.
Yeah, let me create so all the payments are done through Stripe, so it's not us. If it's declining, it's either like the only rule we essentially have is like limiting it to one account per use. So I don't know why it would be declining. It's probably because the promo code is expired. Let me add some more real quick and see if that
That's
helps.
hilarious. Look at them chopping. We're gonna close right at freaking volume point of control, just right in the middle. Look at this. Get a fib, high to low, draw it across. Right. Look at that.
We're open. Everybody get in there.
Go.
Same code?
Go.
They just use the same code?
JT, same code,
JT,
$9.99. I'm trying to see, like, I'm going to go in and see why some of these people are getting blocked, actually.
Dude, watch them close it right there. Boring price action. Sorry, say go now, same code. Go.
Go.
Try now.
We might just need to come on here with like 1,000 codes. I mean, yeah, it shouldn't be charging a full amount if the code was expired.
JT said, got it. Let's fucking go. Nice.
Yeah, I can see some people are getting blocked, and it's not because they've used a code before, a 99 code before. They've used another code before. I may need to figure out why that's happening. I think it might be declining people that you've used any code previously.
Got it.
If that's the case, that's a problem. But
goody. We'll figure it out for next time.
It's a good problem to have. We'll be on here again.
Yeah, it's a good problem.
We will get you a code. I promise. Like, hit me up on X, and I will look into your account.
My biggest problem is they keep giving out too many discounts, and it's causing issues now.
Sorry, guys.
What a great problem to have.
Reminder, if you have already gotten one, you're not going to be able to get one again.
Yeah.
Got 3 minutes.
Market sat into the close. But we got a nice range going into tomorrow. We'll see what we want to do. This higher time frame still looks pretty damn good for upside, but we'll see if we want to break to the bottom of this range and try and sweep lows again, or we get actually moving above yesterday's high. I know we swept it this morning, but I want to see that 514.50.
I'm still short.
Are you?
Yeah, they've yet to take my stop on the last 2 contracts after covering. So put a stop at 6970.50. Came close, never hit. I still got 2.
Samira in the chat picked up a count.
I mean, that's just where snipers go. Maybe. Put order down there if it breaks previous day low to cover. I'll give it a few minutes after the close. We got any big earnings about to come out?
Good question, actually.
Let me go check.
Yes, we do. APP, McDonald's,
Ooh.
Cisco. Looks like we're hanging out for a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
We're gonna hang out. So stick around. Here.
See
We're
after
not,
the close. And you got Grab, McDonald's, APP, and Cisco. APP will be interesting. McDonald's will be interesting too. I think I already have it marked right here. Yeah. McDonald's just made like new freaking highs. And now it has a head and shoulders on your 4-hour, but it just made new 52-week highs recently. Yeah.
got Rivian tomorrow, Coinbase tomorrow, Airbnb.
Come on.
What Grab's reporting tonight as well. People are going to be watching Grab, I would assume. That name's come up a lot in the past few months.
Crocs is tomorrow before open. Big red from what I'm seeing. With Nebius and Birkenstocks. Oh wait, did McDonald's already report?
What?
No.
Isn't it usually in the morning though?
So Earnings Whisperer says before open. Earnings Hub says after the close. TradingView says after the close.
Oh, well, that's helpful.
Right? Yeah.
I've never seen it after the close ever in my life. It's always been before open.
Let's go!
Uh-oh. We dropping?
Red candle right into the close. Let's go, baby.
Red candle.
Go.
And this market is closed.
Go. Come on,
Well, we
trigger
got
the
earnings to
order.
watch now.
Trigger the order. SPX literally was $2 from it.
Oh.
Come on.
Interesting.
Come on.
I feel like I want to get short for tomorrow. I don't know why.
Short. Come on, baby.
I don't know why.
Come on. Oh.
I don't know. I just feel like this close, we held under that 69.50, and then I don't know.
Come on. A little bit lower, baby.
Higher.
I still need to journal. I didn't even journal yet. I'm trying to figure out other shit all day. Got to journal.
So what did the NASDAQ close right on the 9?
Yeah, we closed right above previous day low on SPY and SPX. Like literally pennies above.
Q's closed below the 9. Whoa!
Go get yourself a McDouble. Oh,
McDouble. Whoa!
Mickey D's.
I guess we officially know they're reporting after close.
Yeah, right.
When have they ever done this though? I've never seen McDonald's reporting after close. What?
Look at the
Or am I
banks
just
closed them on the
stupid?
lows, man. Wow.
No.
They absolutely killed the XLF today. Right to the 200 day and closed it right on it.
Mickey D's up 3%. All right,
99, get it done.
Just making more highs. I don't see the numbers yet. There it is. EPS 3.12. Estimate was 3.04. Beat. Revenue 7.01 billion. Estimate 6.83. Beat. EPS year over year 3.03 versus 2.80. Looking like pretty decent earnings across the board, positive for McDonald's.
App Levin's reporting too, right?
Yeah.
You know the space that got wrecked this morning as well was the home services like Zillow. I know they reported, but they also got crushed. A lot of those. They're saying the AI is going to maybe come in and take a lot of these software's job for the busy work in real estate.
You know, I used to actually do real estate long time
Did
ago.
you?
Very like
Yeah.
high-end luxury stuff in Las Vegas when the markets were insane here when I first got out of college. And yeah, I remember kind of like not AI. It wasn't the AI boom first, but it was like Zillow and Redfin and people essentially saying like you don't have to list your house for 3% payment to some broker to like fill out a pamphlet for you. You can just like put it on our website and we'll like
throw it on Zillow.
Yeah, we'll spread it here to like everyone because it was like the 3% commission thing died pretty quick after that. But yeah, it's like that's been happening. I feel like since that moment, and it's still like it has eliminated a lot of the real estate industry, but there's still those kind of like specialized guys around, and that's really like it. So I can see that being a good argument. It's been there for a long time.
Right.
No,
AI
real estate's dope.
Popping now 3%.
Oh,
A little sticky with the blicky. Let's see.
I don't
Still
see
waiting on those numbers.
App Levin, yeah.
App 11, I want to see this one be a big mover. Whether it's upside or downside, I don't know, but I just want to see it.
nice pop so far. Let's see if that actually holds.
Because this name on, look at the daily chart for App 11 where it's at.
Not good.
It had the gap, it filled it, and now just consolidated. So it's either slam it straight back down or actually get it back up into like 550 area. Like where it's at right now, like I think it's $100 mover, either 350 or 550 coming next. Where's the numbers? 480. Can it get above 5?
How we doing on the accounts? Everybody getting their accounts? Everybody satisfied?
We got about 10 left on the 99s, and then I'm gonna
10 left.
Have to dip
That's
out
Marcus.
of here.
Let's go.
I feel
Hey, you're the
bad.
man, Matthew. We appreciate you, bro, coming in and just
thank you.
supplying the crew with accounts. It's awesome, bro. We
love
really
your crew.
appreciate you.
You guys are the
We have a
best.
good time, We have fun.
I really like hanging out with you guys. I've done quite like some other stuff with other groups. This group is the best.
You fit right in. I'll say that. You fit right in.
I fit right in. I
Great
know
crew.
nothing about trading.
That's
No,
fine.
you do.
That's
But
good.
you're a vibe. You got the vibe for the Wolf Crew.
I'm gonna come on here one day. I'm gonna come on here one day with like a bottle of wine, and we're just gonna sit here all day and just talk to you guys.
I'll join you.
I like
Let's
it.
go.
Now we're talking. Now that is a stream I want to watch.
I have some Cabernet in the kitchen. Should I go grab it? I mean,
Yeah,
Change my name to Wine Trades.
I'll be sitting here like I'll be sitting here
Tipsy
on my couch,
trades.
like crying, like going through therapy at some point, just like guys. How did I
Tipsy
end up here?
Trades in the profile picture is a wine glass, kind of tipped to the side with a little drop coming out of it, bro. That's a $1 million idea account
but
right there.
What's coming out of the wine glass is actual like candlesticks that are just like.
Bro, somebody got to do that. If somebody starts that account, I will follow it. You tell me the account and someone starts it, I'll follow it right now.
Wine Trades.
Please start it.
man.
Wes will partner with you and create the marketing collateral for your group, and we'll give you
Yeah.
some referral money, and we'll build
Alright,
this
good.
thing out.
Dude, we'll get that
somebody's
account
already
to 10K
got it.
real
No
quick.
way.
No way. Wait, what about
Somebody's
tipsy
got
trades?
Wine trades. It was in 2024, and it's got a wine glass.
Somebody's got tipsy trades too. That's lame, and their name is like Harambe stocks. Doesn't even make sense. Come on, bro.
APP red.
What about wine
Cisco's
trader?
back and forth.
Oh no, somebody's got that one too, man. This
Damn, L's in the chat.
I still think we need Wolf to get their own ETF here. We got to get the Wolf crew on the
A
ETF.
Wolf ETF, bro.
You said there's one's called the Tipsy Trader.
Somebody's called Tipsy Trades.
Ah.
Tipsy trades, yeah. We need
Yeah,
two
Wolf
ETFs.
ETF.
One bull, one bear. Telling you, there's
Dude,
an
we've
idea
thought
to
about
have.
it.
Come on,
We've thought about it. I think
it's a lot. There's a lot of
it
regulation.
was at the time I think it was like it's a lot right now, but I think like in the future it's something we could probably look forward to.
I think we just got you partnered with the right firm to kind of launch it, and there could be something there.
We also probably want to launch something like that in a bear market, so it's
APP drilling.
it's got room, you know. Launch it
I'm
at the
pointing
top of a fucking bull market.
pointing it
Just
right now.
tanks the whole time.
No, the first one, the first one we got to coin. It's going to be RUGG for rug. That'll be a short double short
Yeah, I like it.
rug. I don't know the long one yet. I gotta figure. I think pump's taken PUMP. The other one we could do is we could use Moon MOON Moonshot.
Ooh, moonshot.
If Moon's taken.
I don't know.
The
Not
last thing that
on
I'm saying,
stocks.
guys, before I leave,
Yeah,
is
what's up, Matt?
you also get rewards when you trade on Vest too. So when you trade the funded account product, like you trade an eval, you don't get any rewards. But if you drop money on the exchange, if you trade anything, you get points. If you trade equities, you get 1.5 points. If you sign up with somebody's referral link or my referral link, which is posted on my X, you'll get a 10% points boost. Those points are distributed every 7 days. Right now, you can check people quote our points at a certain price all over the place. I can't give you an exact amount of what it's worth because nobody really knows what we're going to do with those points yet. I kind of know.
So we're just collecting them right now. There's no
Right.
real we don't know what we're doing with them yet, but just collect
don't know
them
what we're
and
doing,
we'll
but-
go from here.
For Wolf people,
Love
for
it.
people that watch the stream that have access to what I'm about to say, I will tell you that those reward points are going to be worth something for sure, 100%. I don't want to say this for sure, 100%. We will probably not be releasing like a Vest token, but we are teaming up. We have some interesting people that we're talking to, people that helped us with our last raise. Blue chip companies have their own ETFs, they have their own tokens, they have a bunch of different stuff depending which way we go. And there will be a reward. You will get something for those points, something awesome.
Very
I
cool.
promise.
Nice.
I love that. I love
Yeah,
that. We
little
love
tidbit.
rewards.
I would love to give more information on I think where we're going with it. I can't right now, but like Wolf will
All
be the
good.
you guys will be the first people to know.
You can keep it a little ominous. That's all good. We like that. We love surprises.
Made 53 cents on my Vest account, killing it.
Let's
APP,
go.
I believe APP beat their earnings, as did Cisco. Both of
But
them now
getting
red.
smoked.
Yeah,
Interesting.
APP revenue 1.66 billion, estimate was 1.61. Small beat, EPS 3.24, estimate was 2.96. Cisco
Have we looked at Grab?
Oh, not yet. Let me see if that one's came out.
I think it should have came out. I don't know. It's
No reaction yet.
PM.
I don't see anything from Financial Juice either. Cisco EPS 1.04 versus 1.02. Revenue 15.3. Estimate 15.12. Small beat, nothing crazy, but same with APP. Small beat, positive numbers overall, but stock is moving.
What
lower.
happened? What happened? 5 minutes ago it was bright and sunny. It's fucking pouring.
It looks like a
What
hurricane.
happened? Dude, it literally, look at it. What the hell happened, bro? What?
Welcome to the
Whoa.
Caribbean.
Dude, Hello. It was baby blue water. I mean, sun banging out there, and now it's just turned into
Dude, welcome to living. You're living
Twilight.
in the Caribbean now, man.
God, I love this shit, man. Sign me up. I love it. It's like
That's cool.
California, but better, dude. Oh,
I grew up in Miami. Like it's
oh
kind of
yeah,
like,
so you know it.
it's humidity and rain, dude. Every single day at 4:00, it's like it'll rain for like 20 minutes.
I love this
Listen,
shit, dude.
Yesterday
Awesome.
in Chicago it was 49, and I seen a dude with the convertible top down driving down the street. And it's 49. In like the Midwest, they do
He's just
that
cruising,
53
bro.
day, and they drop the top. I'm like, what's going on around here?
Bro,
It's like,
that's
it's
insane.
50, drop
Finally warmed up outside. Fuck. That's
People
crazy.
wearing shorts like it's summer already. It's crazy. It happens all the time.
Yeah, I don't know what it is coming out here. Like freaking serotonin's definitely boosted. And I've just been trading super good. I don't know if that has any correlation, but we've been fucking.
Yeah,
killing
you're
it in the
relaxed, man.
trades.
You're relaxed. You got good scenery.
I guess so. Yeah, the different scenery definitely helps a bit.
When you're happy in life, it usually finds a way to creep its way into other things.
Facts.
Let me
Platform
see
for
if
Best
we
is
got
pretty
to
user
50.
friendly. It is. Did we?
We're at 50.
We hit it.
All right. We got there. I'm gonna fix the issue for everybody that didn't buy 99 but used another code that's not letting through. I'll have that fixed next time.
No worries. Yeah, so
we'll-
everybody stay tuned and make sure you're on the Wolf stream when Matt comes on this next time.
get on
'cause
here
I know
on
a lot of you guys
Wednesdays.
were trying to use the code. It wasn't working, but we'll have that ready for you.
Maybe we'll give away some points too if you drop your vest account. We'll do something else for all the people that come on Wolf. And yeah, I'll be here next Wednesday. Hit me up if you guys need anything.
Yes, sir. I know I forget your actual on Twitter. Let me bring it up. There it is. I'll put it in the chat for everybody so they can find that easily. Feel free to hit Matt up, guys, on X. If you guys need anything, have any issues, have any questions, anything like that about Vest, hit Matt up. He'll help you out. And give him a follow as well, since he's coming on here, giving us accounts and helping everybody out. He at least deserves a follow for that. So
Thank you.
give him a follow. Make sure you're following all the other speakers that join us every day. Casey's here, Will's here every day, all day with us. Shout out to you boys. We appreciate you.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Did Grab didn't do anything still? Hey, later, Matt. We'll see you later.
Later.
Have a good one.
Later,
You
Matt.
too, man. Bye, guys. Bye,
Trump's
Casey.
speaking right now, by the way. Trump holds event on coal at the White House. Speaking right now.
Cisco getting crushed and AppLovin. They took it up and then ripped it down.
Yo.
Hooked.
Yeah, I'm not
I
seeing
like it.
nothing on Grab yet.
I think those are the two tickers. If we ever have the Wolf ETF, we got RIP to the upside, RIPP, and RUG to the downside.
Rug. I agree.
RUGG. I
Those are
like
great
it.
names. They're great.
Oh, is McDonald's fading?
Oh, coming back in.
Give me that McDouble
No
back.
big double for you.
Yeah. Refund. I want a refund. I want the points back
Hey.
on my McDonald's account.
All I know is if they put the McGangbang back on the menu, they'd probably be up. Just saying.
Bro. Right? I got
If it wasn't a secret menu item and you could actually see that on the menu, dude, the stock would be.
I gotta manually order and make that myself now when I go. Terrible.
Atrocious.
Oh, McDonald's load back at low day.
Ouch.
What time?
Telling me Matt
What?
99
It's
not
past
valid.
4:15. I don't see nothing on Grab.
If you guys are trying the Matt 99 code now, it will not work. All the accounts are gone. Another 100 just cleaned up by the crew. I love it.
Unless it was this candle right here at 4 o'clock.
No way. No. The numbers aren't even on Earnings Hub yet. They haven't. No way. No way they've come out. But what's the holdup though? What is happening? Hold on.
I'll give it to
Let
420.
me try and get some insight. Here. Do some FBI work.
FBI.
This is decent. It's FSLY. Fastly, look at that. EPS. Ooh, EPS 0.12. Estimate was 0.06. That's a big beat for them. Revenue, 172.61 million. Estimate was 161.36 million. Nice.
I don't get vest. Is it futures? It's not futures. They're a little bit different. It's perps. So leveraged. It's a leveraged product. It's essentially tied to whatever ticker you're looking at. So we have, there's Mag 7 tickers. There's gold, silver tickers as well. There's crypto tickers, all that, and they've essentially made their own market within those tickers, right? And so the assets you're trading on Vest aren't actually, if you go and trade Tesla, it's not actually Tesla, it's Tesla perps, right? And so it's a market they've created where anybody around the world can trade them, right? It's nice. You don't have to be to trade US stocks. You don't have to be in a certain country to be able to trade them, right? You can be anywhere in the world and trade these US stocks at a leverage up to 50x leverage. So the best way to think about it, I think, is just it's a separate market. Kind of like options in a way where, options contracts are different from buying shares. It's tied to the share price, right? If the share price moves, option contracts get affected. Similar to that on Vest, right? Those perps are going to get affected and move pretty much perfectly with whatever asset you're looking at. But it is kind of a separate market. That's why they're 24/7 trading, right? And you're like, well, what about when Tesla closes in after hours and then opens up? How are they where's the trading going on in between? And that's where they're creating their own market for that, right? So I hope that makes sense. I know it's kind of confusing, but I hope that makes sense there. So a little bit different, but really gives a lot of opportunity for everybody around the world to take advantage of the moves that are happening in U.S. stocks, or not even U.S. stocks, but commodities as well, and everything else. So it's pretty cool. I've been playing around. It's fun. Fun time. It's not my main thing, of course. My main thing is doing the NASDAQ futures, but it's definitely fun to play around with. And I mean, you can make some quick, fast money. I don't think you can get paid out with somebody faster than Vest, to be honest. Emp passed the account, made $1,000, paid himself out into his Robinhood account, all within 5 hours. It's kind of unheard of anywhere else, so it's pretty cool. And for anybody wondering about the payouts, how those work, they do go to a crypto wallet. And what Emp did is he just set that up on Robinhood, paid it straight to his Robinhood wallet, and then out of his crypto area in there, sold it for USD, and then just takes that right out of his Robinhood account. It's pretty easy. Obviously, a little more of a process than maybe just going over to whatever prop firm you're trading and clicking request payout and typing out the amount, but still pretty simple. And the only reason it's paid out in crypto is because you're trading perps, right? You're trading perpetual futures instead of, or perps contracts, I should say, instead of, futures or anything else. Goodbye, Cisco. FSLY ripping. Fastly. Now you were looking at that. What did that report today, Casey?
He's talking, but he's talking. I think he's in the Discord.
Yeah, he's on his channel.
We're talking about Fastly.
They might be yeah, are they a lower market cap company or something? I don't see them on earnings.
Yeah.
I might just have this filtered to where I can't see it, but
yeah, they're a cloud.
It looks like an earnings move
space as well.
Sorry, I was closing up Discord stream.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. No worries.
Someone said, "Does Grab know it has earnings because it's not moving?"
I know. I know. It's kind of what we've been saying. I don't know what the hell's going on. Something's wrong.
Here, let me.
And I see nobody really posting about it because everybody's just sitting on the edge of their seat waiting. Latest.
Jordan, check that out.
Bro, that's sick, dude.
Right?
Bro.
Right?
Dude. I almost want to just make the account.
Well, we
That's
got the
insane,
profile
man. That
picture
looks
now if
awesome.
we want it.
That looks sick. Did you just throw that into AI real quick?
Yeah, I had ChatGPT. Had ChatGPT make it.
Bro. That's actually pretty damn good.
That's like exactly what I was thinking when I said it. No, that's like perfect.
That's cool. All right, Grab. Well,
Yep. All right, boys. I think I'm gonna
might be a
jump
no-go.
out of here. The sun is shining, and I'd like to be shining down in Puerto Rico one of these days soon.
Yeah, bro. Come
Right.
down. Come join us.
March.
Come hang out. We'd love to have you.
I think March. I was talking to Emp, and maybe after Gav's wedding or whatever, somewhere after that, I might come swing through for the weekend or something.
You should. That'd be a fun time. We'll all go to Pizza City and get some drinks, get some pizza.
I like it.
I need to get my first out of country experience.
Well, technically, Puerto Rico is in the U.S.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a territory. You should
I've
say
never-
out of the
It's
lower
interesting.
48.
Yeah.
It is weird. It very much feels like you're in a different country.
Is there
Even-
customs?
even all
Like,
the
do you
police-
have to go through like a customs thing or like nothing, right? You just get off the plane and go.
None of that. Nope. I
Okay.
just show my
Wasn't
ID,
sure
no
about that.
passport, just a real ID, and it is interesting though because you come here and obviously for one, like it's Spanish speaking language, and like the cops are not like they're not federales like it's Mexico, but they're not normal U.S. cops either. It's like their own cops, and like the lights are even different. Like they're green and blue out here. It's interesting. But like
they're just like
American
hall
money is
monitors.
used. Yeah. I don't even know. Like it's weird, and everything's in liters. Like when you go to get gas, but everything's paid with American money. It's so interesting down here. But I mean, it's kind of like exactly what I'd want, right?
Do they drive on the left-hand side of the road?
that. What's that?
Left-hand drive? Is it left-hand drive for cars?
Oh no, normal. It's normal.
Normal, right? Okay.
Normal driving. What else is like? I don't know what else.
I don't know that much about Puerto Rico, but I like it.
I'd say a big
find
difference
out.
than the states is, or I guess like the normal states is going to be just every building is cinder block with rebar in the fucking middle. So you better get some Wi-Fi extenders or something because you could have Wi-Fi that's like 2,500 square feet. Your whole apartment's 1,000 square feet, and it's not going to work. I promise you. You walk into the next room, it's not going to work. So that's another thing. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just watching the sky right now. It's going from sunny to rainy to trying to go back to sunny right now. It's crazy out here. Love it. Hopefully soon we'll have the setup a little more set up so you guys will be on that camera and it'll be a little higher quality. But I could do that right now, but you won't hear me because there's no microphone. So, and wait, Casey, do you have your AirPods connected to your PC?
Yep.
Dude, I don't know if you have issues like when you just pop open your AirPods and throw them in, does it just connect to your PC easy?
Yes.
No.
No.
Really?
Okay.
No. I have issues sometimes.
It does on my MacBook, but like I can't get it connected to my AirPods to save my life. And then I got it connected once this morning to my PC and I started to play music on Spotify and it disconnected them and didn't work. And I haven't gotten it back up since. So I don't know what
Like the issue that I have sometimes is If I have Bluetooth turned on my phone, my AirPods automatically will go to my phone and not to my desktop.
Yeah.
So I have to turn the Bluetooth off on my phone first, and then my entire setup is ran through the Mac Studio. So then I just click the Apple button in the top left corner and then go to Bluetooth devices. My AirPods pop up. I hit connect. I'll see it pop up at the top of the screen saying, Casey's AirPods connected, whatever it is. But then I have to then go to the settings on whatever application that I'm using and go to
And
the
select it.
input and
Yeah.
output device and select it there as well. And
Got it.
so there's times where I think I'm in my AirPods because it says it's connected to my desktop, but on Restream, if I don't go to the settings and go to audio and go change that, it's going to default to this microphone that's plugged into my PC. So
Got it. Yeah, they make it annoying because it's not Apple going to Apple, it's Apple going to Windows. So annoying. Because I was trying to do that because if I could connect them, then I could speak to you guys and hear you because there's a microphone on these, but it's not working too well. So, all right, crew. Well, it's been a day. I know Levi was just asking, does Vest let you trade 24/7 pre and post? Dude, trade 24/7 as much as you want, anytime you want. So that's there. But we'll be back tomorrow. I know Emp will be on stream early in the morning. I'll be on Spaces for a bit. And then we'll all be on here to have a great day on stream. So love y'all. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Will, Casey,
Thanks,
love
everybody.
you boys. Appreciate
love you
you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.
Take care, guys. See you tomorrow.